Hello, everybody. Welcome to Parallel Universe, the best Hotfix show of all time because it is right after GDQ Game List coming out. I'm pretty sure everyone's talking about it. You guys should take a look if you haven't seen it already. We do have a pretty stacked show with 2 runners and 1 submitter who didn't get in, and also the host who submitted and didn't get in. But I swear it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. Before we start, I'm just going to say next week, GDQ is going to be live from TwitchCon from the 20th to the 22nd. It's going to take place on the Games Done Quick stage, as well as live streamed here, right here on twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. And if I'm saying right here, Twitch, and you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Maybe check out the Twitch. We're super cool. You know, we like to hang out, all that stuff. But, you know, I do have a runner here. His name's Conception. You guys love him already. I swear you guys know him. Like, introduce yourself.
Oh, but you just introduced me already, but I guess fine. Yes, hello. My name is Conception, and I'm here running a game I might have played once or twice before, which is a little game called Bugsnax. I hope you all have heard of it.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's a lovely game. Me and Limey got to run Bugsnax at GDQ 2023, and I got to run Bugsnax again on the premiere episode of Parallel Universe, and now we get to do something a little different today. Which is to roll with a little bingo action. That's right. I love Bugsnax. Let's go bingo. That's right. I love Bugsnax so much that I threw together a long list of potential Bugsnax bingo goals. And Limey here was very kind enough to throw together a card for me, which you should hopefully see on your screen right here. So we're going to get started. All right, I think. Yeah. Did we get the chat poll up for the choice of color that I could play as? I forgot to ask about it.
I forgot to think about it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay. We're gonna wait a second. We're
waiting a second. We're getting God voice. Richard's just telling us to shut up. We're not allowed to talk anymore.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Zipping my mouth. We can't talk anymore.
Yeah. He's telling us not to talk.
2 minutes.
2 minute poll. Okay, everybody better vote. I'm voting right now.
All right. Yeah. Well, you should see on the options are orange, yellow, green, and black. There are actually more colors that you can pick in here, but I usually just do these 4 because, as you can see, they all have the borders here on my file screen. It starts that color by default depending on which file that I pick. So it's just easier as opposed to going into my settings and changing it manually. So
it's literally slower, but I'm a periwinkle main. I'm a big fan.
The colors that you can pick from the settings are definitely superior. I mean, that being said, green is my favorite color, but there are some really choice colors that you can pick from the settings.
I just picked periwinkle because I can pick the red file, then go back 1 in like the settings, and then it works.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm doing a little cheating in a way. All right, Black, let's go. I'm doing a little cheating and looking at the card already. So I think the goal is we're going to start with 1 line, see how fast I can get 1 line, and then see how many more lines that we might be able to accomplish within this hour time frame and see how that goes. But there are definitely some lines here that I can take a look at that are going to be a little bit on the easier side and some that are a little bit slow. I'm eyeing you in the corner, Catch 50 Bugsnax.
Catch 50 Bugsnax is... Ooh, okay, I'm gonna tell a story real quick because... I went into making this bingo card after like playing 4 hours of just like straight hi-fi rush, and my brain was fried, right? That line, the first column was the easiest one. It took actually like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like you would do a skip and then just catch stuff for like 3 minutes, and then that was it. It was really bad.
So you had to make it a little longer. I get you.
Yeah.
I see one line here that I might target. That's pretty quick indeed. So, but we'll see what I end up going with.
Black wins by literally 1, actually.
Woo! All right, Black is going to be. All right, so
it is orange in second though. So maybe to appease the orange fans, click orange and then go to black. I don't know.
Sure.
Do what you want.
Let's appease the orange fans. All right, here we go for timer, by the way. 3, 2, 1, go.
Joe.
So now it's changed to black. It's in here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's in there.
There we go. All right, there we
go.
You
got it. Yeah.
Wow, so fast. First trick done. Enter the settings menu. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything that I can catch right away here? Not really. No, actually, there's nothing I can do right now. In Flavor Falls, which is the first area that we're going to be in. So first, we're going to get out of bounds, actually. Well, out of bounds adjacent. I'm still in bounds, but I'm out of bounds. You know what I mean. And we're going to walk on nothing. Pretty classic Bugsnax behavior.
Yeah, the classic.
Yeah, the classic. I was checking to see if there's anything that spawns in Flavor Falls prior to you crossing into Garden Grove the first time that I could catch or get done, but not really, because all I can get here is a Strabby and a Roodle. So not really anything I can catch here. I don't have to worry about Filbo quests for anything. We're just gonna leave.
Casually just doing like one of the bigger skips in the game.
Yeah, that saves, I don't know. The cutscene that you skip by getting out of bounds right there is probably like 2.5 to 3 minutes. Plus we skip all of the quests that Filbo makes you do, which is probably like another 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Last time I did it, it was like closer to 3, but I'm just bad.
Oh, no. Limey is a Bugsnax go. Don't let Limey fool you. It's absolutely a go at Bugsnax.
Yeah. Usually I'm like used to like having to like explain stuff for you, but you're just like looking at the card. You're trying to focus.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different. I like it though.
So,
it's different in a good way.
Yeah, real quick though, just for everyone watching.
Oops, I forgot one key step, which was to shoot this ketchup. There we go.
You did it. I think you just missed.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Sweet. That's good.
Yeah. So Bugsnax is a creature collector game. Like almost like a modern version of like Pokemon in a way, just because you do collect creatures. You do a lot of stuff. For bingo, you just want to get a line of 5 in a row to go real fast. It's just a lot of it is using your brain to try and figure out like what goals could be done kind of at the same time, because that's a big part of like the bingo routing, which is pretty universal between like every game that has bingo in it.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. Now, so these quests are unskippable no matter what you're choosing to play Bugsnax, you know, what category of Bugsnax you're going to play, including bingo. You have to do these quests. But one thing that is nice is that I have a goal here that's transform a Grumpus with a Bunger, Frieder, and Sodi. We have to feed a Bunger and a Frieder to Wambus anyway. So that's already 2 out of 3. So that's pretty good. We're gonna take that and then get a Sodi at some point. That'll probably be a good one.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I put a goal in there that was get all the Sodi variants.
Yes, I see that too.
Yep.
That being said,
as you're seeing, since I had to make the card, I want it to be nice to consumption. I wanted there to be like a couple of like little puzzles and stuff that he can solve to make a lot of the progression in this pretty easy. Working on a lot of like different parts of the board at the same time. So if he does end up wanting to do more lines, which I was hoping he would want to do, it could be pretty easy.
I will say though, like all of these lines are pretty balanced. There's not one line that I'm looking at that is like, ooh, that's dumb easy, and I'm going to target that.
Yeah.
Like even so, the one I was looking at the 2 lines that are connected. Hold on, let me get through this, so I know what line I'm swapping through. But yeah, I was looking at the 2 lines that are connected to the Bunger, Frieder, Sodi thing, and like both lines have like in-game type level content or content that's going to take a while. So like Interview Lisbert, for example, is basically beating the game.
Yeah.
So that's pretty far. But on the other side, the horizontal form, I have to catch 2 legendary Bugsnax, which is going to take a lot of questing. So I got some decisions to make.
Yeah, I will mention also, because he didn't explicitly mention it, being in the game isn't that bad. It's just like kind of the last thing he'll have to do, just because doing door skip and like getting to peak to do door skip is pretty easy. It's just the most committal thing you can possibly do.
Yeah, because not only so like if you're gonna do Interview Lisbert, you're actually committing yourself to like about 10 minutes of stuff that probably isn't even relevant to the rest of the card. Actually,
yeah, literally.
Yeah,
because I don't think I put letting any of them die in the gauntlet.
Yeah, no, none of that. Thank you for sparing that. I don't need to see the Avengers Endgame version of Bugsnax. Or Avengers.
That's literally what happens.
Yeah, they just start turning to dust, and it's so sad. And you grow to love
and they're
all
like,
these
no, my
characters.
best friend in the whole wide world. Or like, no, my husband. No, why is he dying?
Here's the first goal done, by the way. Boom. Interview my pal Wambus, which is a really good one to get because it's right in the middle. All right, so I'm gonna go just hop on some of this real quick and hop into some new areas and unlock some stuff. You know how you do.
Yeah, so in Bugsnax Bingo, basically after that first section, you have 3 options and one of them is wrong. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
You can either go to Woods and Peak, or you can go to Scorched Gorge and Sizzling Sands. Those 2 are the right options. Or you can go to, I think it's called Boiling Bay. No, that's the sub area.
Boiling Bay is where Floofty is, yeah.
Yeah, you can go to the other one. I don't remember what it's called. But by going there, you make literally no story progress, and then also you're locked in like a 30-second cutscene.
Wanted to check one thing before I left. Could not remember if Baby Cake Leg is still... No, Baby Cake Legs will only spawn if I'm doing the fight. So I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Let's do this. Oh, just missed it. I'll just set this up here. This is one of the Sodi variants, so this accomplishes a couple different things for me, potentially. Oh, come on, man.
He's being so mean.
Yeah, usually this is not too hard of a thing. Let me
I never do it from that side.
There we go. I got him aggroed now.
It's just weird to do from that side.
Sodi? Oh my gosh, I was standing in the trap. This is a nightmare. No, it's fine. It'll be okay. There we go. All right. So now, actually, no, I'm right here. I'll just walk. So I'm gonna feed that Sodi to Wambus, which will accomplish a second goal. Also doing this, by the way, so the reason getting out of bounds and then coming back in the way I'm doing, the game's really confused. We basically
he said the line.
I know. We basically progress the story to about like 75%ish through the story. But the game also has fast traveling available, so I could actually fast travel back to Snacksburg, which is where I'm heading right now. But the game won't progress in terms of content that way. So I have to hit load zones in order to trick the game into thinking that we're farther progressed than we actually are. Right, and for some reason I was automatically moving backwards in that cutscene. I'm not really sure why. I'm trying to avoid a couple of these cutscenes if I can. I need to talk to my pal Wambus.
Were you not able to talk to him after like leaving Peak?
No, he runs away.
Okay.
So you're not able to do that there. Okay, so that is that. Hunger Fryer.
Oh, that gives him a mustache. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, he's got the straw mustache. Okay, so I got a couple options here. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna pursue column 5 here, the one all the way on the right, as my first line. So what we're gonna do, oh my gosh, journal, please. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually head back to Garden Grove, and we're gonna tackle that catch all snack pods in one biome, one real quick. So first one, so this is a biome. Biomes are any individual areas, basically. Each biome that has snack pods tends to have, I think the number is 5. So
that sounds right.
I'm gonna grab all 5 of the snack pods that are in this biome. And how do I know where they are? Because I've played this game a lot. That's mainly the reason.
I want to talk so bad about the card, but I also don't want to like help you, you know?
Oh yeah, no, I get you. That's what I love about Bingo too, is that there's just so many different things that you can do. Where's the last one?
Yeah, I did make this as like a synergy to like 2 other ones, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
And you probably already figured that out. But.
Yeah. Where's the one that I'm missing? I think it's, it's right here. There we go. Okay, so that's all snack pods in one biome. Then I don't need to do this necessarily, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go back to Snacksburg. I'm going to interview 2 more Grumpuses. I'll ask you as the card creator, does Philbo count as an interview since you have to do it?
No.
Okay, so then I'll interview 2 more because I already interviewed Wambus. And I'm also going to donate all these snack pods. So I only need 1 more to upgrade my inventory to 8 slots. The way you upgrade your inventory. So I start with 6 by default. You have to donate Bugsnax to Gramble's barn here in order for your inventory to increase. Gramble is kind of like, if you haven't played this game before, he's kind of like the Bugsnax rancher, vegan, like Bugsnaxitarian. Yeah. Doesn't eat them. He just loves them. That's what he does. Can I interview you while you're running? Yeah, cool, sweet.
Yeah, there is a goal on here that is to fully transform him. But to do that, you have to go through quite a bit of hoops, and then you have to do it multiple times.
Yes, fully transform. So yeah, because the way you transform people in this game is you feed them Bugsnax, which is not a problem for most of the Grumpuses, because they just want to eat them. That's just they want to do it. So you don't have to worry about it. But there are two Grumpuses, which are the humanoid creatures that you can't just feed regularly. Gramble is one of them because he doesn't eat Bugsnax. So the way that you feed him Bugsnax is that he sleepwalks and you just kind of trick him into eating them, which feels awful, by the way. It just feels terrible. Feels very deceptive. And the other one is Shelda, because Shelda is running like a kind of like a racket where she's like, oh, I'm a Puritan, I don't need Bugsnax, just donate them to this box. And then, you know, she eats them from the box secretly. So secret Bugsnax eating. Okay, so I'm gonna be able to finish this one line pretty quick. Let me ask you another question as the person who constructed the card. For interview Lisbert, as long as I get out... No, never mind. I would have to. I just have to finish the game at that point.
Yeah, you'd have to finish the game.
Yeah, because even if I got out and reloaded the save, it wouldn't count because I would still be back in. I'd still be back in the.
Yeah.
I would still be in the past the point of no return is what I'm trying to say. So I can't do anything.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't be able to return from the point of no return.
Yes, because it's right there in the title. What? Did I super launch it? Oh no, I got hit by this. Okay.
That would have been crazy.
I was like, I didn't even know you could super launch people like that. No, it got hit by the Flapjack-a-rack. No, Flapjack-a-rack. Pancake variant. Boom. Okay, so Black Raspy is in here. Oh, you're not gonna let me down, are you? Please let me down.
You're getting so farmed.
Please disappoint me and let me down. Please give me up. Please let me down. Oh my gosh, please.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go. I got it. Okay. We're all right. We're all right. We are okay. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna throw that right there. He's gonna come out on his own. Okay, Black Raspy's caught. That's 4 right there. Okay, so things I have to decide. Do I just finish the game now and clear the line, or should I just start? Oh, I actually have Catch a Shishka Bug too. I missed that. Whoops. Or should I start working on some other lines? I'm looking here. Ooh, man, there are options. There are all kinds of
other
options.
lines couldn't hurt.
Other lines couldn't hurt. Yeah, let's not finish it. I want to try and save finishing the game for last because that just feels right, you know?
Yeah.
So let's hold on to that for now. But just know, chat, I could be done already. I could say, you know what, Limey, it stinks for you, but you deal with this extra 40 minutes or whatever. But I won't because I'm a good person.
Yeah, and you won't because I'm dogging you into getting more lines.
Yes. I'm being dogged for sure. Okay. Cool. Let's do a couple of other things then. I should have done this while I was in Grove already, but that's fine. I went ahead and caught a Sodi variant there. That is Sodi D, like Sunny D.
I've never put that together. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
No.
Wow. Glad to educate the masses, and or just Limey, depending on if you caught it already. Cob Hopper. Let's see. Can I catch this? All right, cool. So I got a Sweetie Fly. There is a goal for a Sweetie Fly variant. I think, is it White Strabby? All right, I can catch White Strabby here too. Ooh, there's a lot of Garden Grove based goals actually. That's interesting. Let's see. That's fun. What? It did the disappearing thing, so I can't catch that right now. Unless it respawns on its own. But we shall see. Where is Cob Hopper gonna be? Going next. So Cob Hopper is, it's respawned on its own. Interesting. Usually when that happens, so sometimes, I just knocked my own thing over. Sometimes when Of course, it popped up while my trap was knocked down. Sometimes when you accidentally like step on a Bugsnax or like interfere with its track or something, instead of like returning to its home, it will just straight up like disappear from existence. And usually when that happens, let me catch this while I'm thinking about it. Usually when that happens, the Bugsnax won't respawn on its own. You have to like sleep a couple times, reload the area, etc. So I got Cash a Cob Hopper and White Strappy. So I'm surprised that it respawned on its own. That was surprising to me. All right, let's go to Snacksburger. So
I'm happy you're like seeing the vision that I had while making this card.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm seeing your vision. So that's good. Okay. I don't need to like hold on to anything specifically, right? For like transforming. I don't think so. I think I can just donate all these. All right. So that's upgrade to 8 slots. That's done. Okay.
I won't lie. I meant to put 10, but that's fine.
Well, you know what? I'll do 10. I'll do 10 because of the. Wait, does it go 8? It goes 8 to 12, right? I don't remember now.
Whatever the next one up was, that's what I meant to do.
I got you. So that's fine. I'm gonna do what you had visioned, and I will upgrade it anyway. But I'm still gonna mark it as green because I technically did it. I technically did it. So
that's okay.
Okay, so let's do some Sugar Pine Woods Bugsnax here. Okay, so let's. Oh, wrong one. Here. I'm not gonna get this in time. It's fine. I was a little too slow on the uptake. It's been a while since I've had to do this trick. So I utilize this trick for doing no major skips when you have to like progress the story into not a glitched fashion. But I have not run that category in some time. But this is a good way to catch like 2 Bugsnax at once. Actually, I can catch a lot at once here if I can get my trap out. Ready? Wah! Or 4 Bugsnax in one shot.
I didn't know that was like the way to get like more than 2.
Yeah, that's the way. Okay.
Yeah, because I knew you can get the 2, but I didn't know the other ones would fall too.
Oh yeah, they they're aggressive. They're actually the honeybees. There is what Lime is referring to. They're actually an aggressive snack. You would be surprised to learn that, I think, because they seem like kind of cheery. But yeah, they're an aggressive snack. And whenever one of their own gets attacked, then they will also attack you. Okay, so I got a lot of the snacks here. Rainbow Sweetie Fly, the Sprinkle Pea, that's another one. Oh, come on, get up. The Snack Pod. Can I reach that from here? No, I'll just get the other one. I already got Kooky. Let's set this up. So this is a fun little trick that I always like showing off. I don't get to show it off very often. So this is Sprinkle Pete. He's usually really annoying to catch because he just runs around once you knock him down. But if you do this, set up the tripwire this way and then throw your thing like that, he falls into it and then you can grab him like that. I think that's a neat little trick.
I love seeing that trick.
Let's go back to Snacksburg quick. Let's donate all of these things because in the spirit of upgrading my inventory. And also, it's so cute. You can come over here. You can see them. You can pet them. Pat, pat, pat. Very cute. I get to show off a lot of stuff that I don't get to show off in Bugsnax normally when I'm doing speedruns. So that part is neat. All right, inventory is upgraded, by the way. So okay. I did it. I did the spirit of the goal. Okay, so let's
How many snacks are you at, by the way, right now?
Ooh, good question. Does it tell me overall, or does it just tell me based by section? 5, it just tells me based by section, I think. So 5, 6. Oh, it started at the bottom. So, all right, so 7 plus 9, so that's 9, 14, 15. 15 so far.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get some of the other ones. There's 2 over here you can get pretty easily. Oh yeah, first let's get set up for the Rainbow Sweetie Fly, which is we're gonna throw our trap up there. Okay, that's not exactly what I meant. That's not exactly what I meant to happen, but let's do that. Okay, Not exactly what I meant again, but that's fine. It's gonna be okay. There's actually a lot of sweetie flies you can get in this area. So first, let's get the snack bot. That's done. Here, let's see. Can I? Geez, so I'm used to catching this at 100%, but I haven't played 100% in quite a while. So I'm trying to remember the strategy for it. I think we're just gonna lock on, wait for it to go to sleep. Sweetie flies are very evasive Bugsnax, so there we go. Okay.
I won't lie. Like, I don't mean specifically like you failing, but this is like a reason why I love Bugsnax Bingo.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a lot of what you do is just casual adjacent, I guess.
Yes.
Because there's so many specific stuff you can't just do speedrun tricks to like progress. Like that's not how that works.
That's
you just
exactly
have to like
right.
have game knowledge and just like play through stuff and kind of know where stuff is.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, Bugsnax Bingo is just really, really fun for that. You get to do all kinds of weird, funny stuff. What do I do? Do I just... Geez, it's been so long since I played 100%. I genuinely cannot remember the strat here. Do I try to like just put it right here maybe? No, that ain't it. Don't reach. Let's try this again.
I don't know what you should do. You should super launch yourself over there and then place it yourself so you can get it.
Okay, that felt good, but then, yeah, so let's do that. Let's super launch myself. Why not? There are no rules.
Just discovering new tricks.
Cool, I scored
Oh,
on my
swish.
own self. Yeah. So money. Oh, I fell off.
Oh.
So money. Okay, I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way because apparently I switched myself. There we go.
There we go. We got it.
All right. How many more? What do I have left? Okay, so the two Bopsicle palette. No, this one's Bopsicle. The two Bopsicle variants and Charmallow, and then we're done with Sugar Pine Wood snacks. So
do you plan on doing any boss fights in this round?
Yep, I'm just kind of saving them.
Okay.
But I do plan on doing them. Okay.
All I'm saying is I want to see the 5 out of 5 Llama Melon, or not the Chandlo, the weights.
Yeah.
I want to see the 5 out of 5 for that.
Right. Okay. Oh, the 5 out of 5. You know I'm not good at that game. You're trolling. You're trolling.
Well, I mean, you got it at GDQ, so
That's true.
you're gonna get it again. That's how that works.
All right. Let's see if I can stun him. Nope.
I also want to see you get a baby
That's
cake.
fine. Oh yeah, baby cake legs is cool. Just got to do more quests like that. All right. So I got the single version, so I need to get the full version too. So what we're gonna do? Sleep till midnight. That's gonna spawn a Charmallow here. Right there, which I still need to catch as well. Oh, I need chocolate. There's chocolate here, right? That's peanut butter. That's fine though.
Peanut butter. I'm pretty
that
sure
works.
Okay, that works then.
Peanut butter works. So Bugsnax, there's sauces in this game, as you can tell. Bugsnax are attracted to, some Bugsnax or other are attracted to certain kinds of sauces. Like that. How do I stun you though? Let's see if I can. Clutch. There we go. And that's not what I meant. That's fine though.
You
Hit
got
it with
it,
some
it's
extra sauce. All right, there we go.
For style.
Yes, hit him with the style points. Okay. Garden Grove. Let's catch all the Garden Grove stacks too. Why not? This will get actually, let's catch the Garden Grove snacks first, and then I'll count how many snacks we have because we're probably at least close to 25, which I see as a goal there. And what do I need to catch here actually? Garden Grove. Actually, we only need Weenie Worm and Dr. Sodi. So both of those are very easy to catch. So. One.
Yeah, then you're still from there, not far off of getting that one column.
Yeah, and we're making progress. Wait, which column are you talking about?
Column 2, because you get
Yes.
the Garden Grove snacks and then
Interviewing Shelda and then White
Yeah.
Sheep Hoof, which are roughly in the same area.
Yep.
Okay, that's done. All right, let's get a snack count here. All right, so we got 9, 11, 21, 22. Okay, so we need a few more for 25 Bugsnax. So let's do this. Let's go. It's night, so let's go Scorched Gorge first. Get our white sheep hoof. All right. That's white, yeah, okay. From that angle, it looked like a regular cheap hoof, and I was like, whoa, what? It's middle of the night. Should be
That's
white.
happened to me before too, don't worry.
Yeah. All right, that's white cheap hoof. And then let's go to sands.
I hate the white cheap hoof strat of just dropping the trap and then catching it. I'm so bad at it.
Yeah, it's tough. It took me a while to time that out too. Okay, this will be interesting. I don't know if, I hope the black raspy is respawned. So to interview Shelda, I'm gonna try and complete that line. Interviewing Shelda, I have to do all of her quests. Like I have to unlock her, get her back, and then interview her. So we're gonna do all that. Kind of how we would do it. Like
too bad, but it's just like a lot to do.
Yeah. And it can be annoying since I already caught the black raspy too. I don't know if it's respawned yet, so we're gonna find out.
I feel like it is, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I feel like it's been long enough.
The spawn rates in this game, I don't have a clear definition of like when things should respawn or not. Because it seems like, oh, well, I should just be able to sleep a day or whatever, and then it'll respawn, but it doesn't always work that way. It's not super clear to me. All right, I'm gonna hit it that way. At least I already have that unlocked, so I don't have to do that again, which is good.
I won't lie, this column is one of the first ones I thought you would go for because it's like nothing too long. It's just a lot of medium length, like goals.
Yeah, a lot of medium length goals. Cool. All right, so that broke. Please be here. Yes, it's here. Okay.
You will need chocolate or just peanut butter work for this?
Actually, that's a good question.
Yeah, you might need to go back up.
That's fine. I'll take a look here. I'm gonna just get these guys out of my way.
And then they can also count to the snack total smile.
Yeah, exactly. It's all going according to plan. Okay.
Not so simple now, is it, Conception?
Yeah, no, it is not. Black raspberry, what do you like? Do you like, nope, just chocolate, so we gotta go back up. Can I cheese
You can
this?
just, like,
oh, yeah,
like
up here.
launch
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah,
no?
There you go.
Side food.
Yep, there we go. All right, got some chocolate. All right, then we just gotta guide it through the maze and then get some cheese on the way out.
I'm so biased, but yeah, this is my favorite bingo just because, like, yeah, look at all this multitasking that's happening.
Yeah,
all these never before seen tricks.
I'm sure from a casual perspective too, you're probably like, why is he doing all this just for one goal? Like, how does this accomplish the goal of interviewing Shelda, which is the goal I'm going for? So like, to unlock characters, to get them to go back to Snacksburg rather, they all have like a series of quests that are based off of the biome that they exist in, or that you can find them in rather. And this is the biome that Shelda is in. And so what I'm doing is I'm essentially doing all of the quests that she requires, but I'm doing them before she actually asks them of me. And then I'm gonna turn them in all at once.
Yeah,
just the
usually in the speedrun, yeah, that's just how that works.
Yep.
Like, a lot of the time, like, especially in like no major skips, we just like do a bunch of catches, do a bunch of just random stuff, and then it's like, okay, we're done with it with this area now in 30 seconds, and you just mash through the text and you're done with the area.
Yep, so this is me mashing through the text. So I broke those Picantuses, I broke a couple of the shells, thank you. I was really worried that wasn't gonna trigger for some reason. Okay, that goal is not done yet. So now we're gonna go back to Snacksburg. Let me see if I can interview her right away or if I have to sleep.
It's pretty early in the morning, but if this works out, it'd be kind of crazy.
She'll be asleep for sure. I just don't know if I can interview her basically as soon as she's back. Oh, nope, she's good. All right.
Yep.
Cool. So we're gonna get this interview out of the way. You know what goal on the sheet is actually like secretly scaring me, but not for a reason that you might think?
What is it?
The Liz's cabinet key, and it's only scaring me because I don't remember which, like, I know how to get all of the items in this game, but I don't remember which one is which. So I don't remember which, like, the path to unlock the key. I just know how to unlock all the items.
Okay.
So I don't.
That's so fair.
I don't remember what interview holds what key and stuff like that. So.
So you have to do all of them. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, but that is one line complete. Boom.
Woohoo! Bingo.
Column 2. Bingo. 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 Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's do some Sodi variants. I already have like 3 of them. I'm pretty sure. I got Sodi D. I caught Dr. Sodi. I caught Mount Sodi. I'm gonna go get La Dieu right now, which is like LaCroix. Is my guess.
I knew that one. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. All right. I was like, am I gonna blow your mind twice? Nah, no way.
No, I'm just a bit silly. That's the only thing.
All right, Boiling Bay.
I think I've only entered Boiling Bay from this side like once.
Yeah, it's not the common way to do it. It's definitely not the common way to do it, but I didn't feel like going through the hassle of doing like the shortcuts since I already left that area. The other way that you can enter that area is actually through Sizzling Sands, where we were when we just got Shelda to join us. But it's like through a hidden shortcut, and I just didn't feel like walking all the way over there.
Little known casual strategy. If you scan Bugsnax, I said little known casual strategy, but like everyone knows about it, but no one uses it. If you scan a Bugsnax, it will show you its path. And it's useful for catching stuff. And a lot of people just like struggle, even though they scan stuff, like they don't ever like scan stuff like see the path. And that's really useful, especially if you're doing this for like the first time.
Am I silly, or do I actually have them all? Or is there a Sodi in Flavor Falls? No, right?
I don't
Dr.
think so.
Sodi. There's not one
there's 4, right?
2, 3, 4. Yeah, can you give me a check to make sure that there's 4? But I believe I have this goal done.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
Yeah, can I get some verification? Also, let me do a Bugsnax count actually. 9, 10, 11, 14, 24, 25 exactly. Boom. Okay. Sweetie Fly variants. I can do 1 in Simmering Springs here. Oh, wait, no, that's a red Banopper. Never mind. I was like, I could have caught a Banopper, but it's not that variant that the thing is talking about, so not here. Yeah, there are some.
Yeah. Okay. There's only 4.
Verified. Nice.
Okay, you scared me.
Okay, so there. Let's. Oh, I went too quick. There are a lot of Bugsnax have variations in this game. So actually, the Sweetie Fly is a good example. So I caught a Sweetie Fly in Garden Grove earlier, one that was on top of the tree, and then I caught one in Sugar Pine Woods, the one that I dunked myself in the basketball hoop. Caught another one there. So there's all kinds of variations. There we go. And Sodies as well, but a lot of variations just have different numbers. Like I'm pretty sure there's more than 4 Sweetie Flies, for example. Scorched Gorge does not. Does Scorched Gorge have a Sweetie Fly? No, it does not. I don't think. Sizzling Sands. Oh wait, no. Scorched Gorge does have a Sweetie Fly. Yes, Crystal. That's Crystal Sweetie Fly. I'm gonna go do that.
Can I also force you to do something while you're here? Oh, I guess.
Oh, while I'm here.
Fast traveling
Oh, never mind. I can always fast travel back. What could I have done? No.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, you could have done the Banopper while you were there, because you were thinking about leaving, and I was like, well, the Banopper is like the one area over that, and you were there for like a second.
Well, that's the red Banopper. The regular Banopper. Oh, yeah. Frosted Peak.
There's the regular Banopper. I forgot about.
Yeah.
I'm silly. See, I had that in my mind originally, and now. Yeah.
There's all kinds of Banoppers, Sweetie Flies, everything you can imagine. All right. Okay. Oh, I should toss some of this. Oh well. Okay, so let me look at the Sweetie Flies again. We're probably pretty close on that. There's Flavor Falls. I don't think has a Sweetie Fly. Springs had one. I got it. Bay does not have one. Pretty sure. Scorched Gorge has one, and I got it. Sands I don't think has one. Sugar Pine Woods has one, and I got it. Frosted Peak doesn't have one. Can you check how many Sweetie Flies there are too?
You do everything around here.
I know. You would think I would know this on my own. But it's 2. I have 3, 4. I have 4 Sweetie Flies. See if that's enough. In the meantime, let's start making some progress on some of these boss fights, eh? Let's go. Also, what's my time at? What are we looking at too? Take your time on that one though.
About 35.
Oh, we're doing great. We're doing so good. Okay. Definitely gonna do Mama Melon. Actually, the 2 boss fights we're gonna have to do, I think, are Mama Melon and Daddy Cake Legs.
Yep.
So we're gonna do Mama Melon first because.
And then a little bit of insight. I made it so that on the card, those would be the 2 that you have to do to get 3, and then you can also go from finishing the Cake Legs fight to going into the Undersnacks and interviewing Lisbeth without having to do the gauntlet to make that be the last one.
You're so nice. You're such a good friend. Look at you.
Yeah, and I wanted you to know that, so you don't have to do that and then waste 10 minutes.
You're so nice. I appreciate that. Did we get confirmation on the Sweetie Flies?
I'm counting them right now.
Thank you so much. I think I only need one of these, but I'll grab them all just to be safe. Xanopede.
How many did you get?
4, I think.
Okay, yeah, I only counted 4.
Cool. All right, so then that is also done. That's another bingo.
Let's go bingo.
Let's go bingo. Oh wait, yeah, he's probably. Where are you at? Are you up here? Are you already in bed? No. Snorpy is. That's pretty early. Do I like Snorpy? Oh wait, it's in the morning. I thought this was evening. Never mind. Okay.
Also, I'll give a little bit more insight as well. Just for people who are interested in making bingo cards personally vetted for people, because that's fun. I not in like the diagonals, like from basically the free square in the middle. Like in each of the that's like diagonals, I put like a medium-ish to long-ish like length goal. So as you just like play through the game and get other goals, is it gonna
all right, so it technically wasn't, but that's because Philbo trolled me.
That's fine. I'm counting it.
Yeah, otherwise all 5 that I went for I got, so
yeah,
I think that counts.
That counts.
Sweet.
But yeah, I made it so that as you progress through the game, you would automatically get access to being able to do like diagonals, even though the diagonals themselves are pretty hard. They're just like all pretty late game, and you'll get them all pretty naturally.
Yeah, you can tell Limey has done a bingo or 2 regardless of game in the past. So
yeah, I'm a fan of bingo. I'm a big bingo fan.
This is a very well crafted card for what we needed it to be for this.
Yeah, it is a very showy card.
Yes. I was trying to get out of bounds just for fun there, but it doesn't actually do anything. Oh, you know what I can do?
Are you telling me you use glitches in this game?
Somewhat. Catch some Bugsnax while we're waiting, just in case.
Trick shot. If you went out of bounds, you could have caught one more.
Yeah, I could have got the snack pod. You're really gonna say ow because you tripped on that? Come on. He like stepped on it a little bit. He's like, oh.
He can be vulnerable. It's okay. He can be vulnerable. He's allowed.
Yeah, you actually probably saw it there for a second. There was a Bugsnax like right above there, which if I'd gotten out of bounds and dropped in here, I could have caught while I was waiting, but that's fine. I'm gonna catch 2 Bugsnax in here anyway. And here's gonna be the first of the boss fights. This is Mama Melon.
This boss fight's pretty straightforward. You just have to catch her little babies, and she hates that. She charges the snack trap.
Oh, whoops. I did it early. That's fine. I needed to catch the wee melons, so that's fine. I wanted to get a an extra Bugsnax. Come on.
Yeah, they love the trap. They love playing with the trap, but she like Mama Melon hates that you're catching her babies.
Yeah,
she
don't
charges
target
the trap,
her babies.
And then you drop sharp rocks on her head.
Sometimes I feel like we're the villain.
Just a little bit.
So, because we're like, oh yeah, how dare you defend your babies? We're gonna drop large, sharp pillars.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's also chances of like soft locking, like if you don't wait long enough for Mama Melon to return back to the center, but I don't know if they fix it or not.
Yeah, so soft locking I don't see happen really, but what can happen is if you don't wait long enough for her to return to the center, she'll come at it at an angle that she'll bypass the pillar she's supposed to run into. I actually thought I had that there for a second because she was spinning in place for a while. which, you know, so she's not stopping, which means I can't hit her. But she eventually did stop, thank goodness. But I do, so you have to wait for her to walk back a little bit or else she just goes at a terrible angle. It doesn't work out.
Hey, over here! I got your baby boy!
Yeah, and then at the very end, your good friend sacrifices himself for the cause to eat big watermelon. And honestly, who wouldn't?
Thanks.
Let's give him the watermelon hat, shall we? It's not gonna let me. Let's give him
Watermelon foot?
Yeah, watermelon foot. There you go. I like getting Chandler to drop the hat, but it wasn't gonna allow me to do that. All right, that's one caught. Let's let's do this. Restart from the save. This is a trick that we used to use a lot before fast travel was a thing, which is you would wait for the autosave indicator, and then you would reload the save, and it takes you back to the entrance in which you entered that area. So we would use that a lot to get back to entrances closely, also to get back to snacks that are close by. I'm just doing a little cleanup here and catching some extra snacks in case I want to pursue the 50 thing.
I want so bad for there to be a mod for this game. There are places like a lot of the like shy like emoting that the snacks do, with just like the pleading and like the pointing in, like emoji combination.
Yeah, just a little. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That would be cute. I would like that. Okay, let's go back to Snacksburg and just clear my inventory for fun. That catch a mama melon. That's done.
It's also nighttime.
It is nighttime. What does that mean exactly? For me.
There's bulls.
Are you talking about nighttime? Oh, wait, huh? Oh, fully transformed Gramble. I could have done that just now. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'll feed him 4 for fun right now. Oh, whoops. Well, there you go. I messed it up anyway.
You physically couldn't do it.
Yep. I just don't want to be a bully, you know? I just don't. Okay, let's clear this and get... I don't need to do that right now, actually. Well, here. We're going to do this. We're going to combine these two real quick. So we're going to do that to get it out of the way. Going to go to Frosted Peak. So we need to progress the story a little bit. Now, geez, I can't remember. So we need to get, so there's a person in here, Agabel. We need to get her out of the way and progress her far enough in her storyline that the boss fight for Snorpy, which is Daddy Cake Legs, unlocks. I can't remember if I have to do the totem thing or not.
No.
Or if I
sure
just
you
have to
do.
get her out of this room.
I'm pretty sure it's the last thing.
Okay, and that,
like the last possible place in the story they could be.
in that case, I have to do more than what I have actually right now. Because I also need, no, I don't need all the clues. Yeah, I need all the clues actually too, I think.
Yeah, you need the clues.
Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait on that.
Don't worry, my all bosses co-op experience is coming in handy right now.
Yep. Yeah, usually you're the one who handles the cake leg stuff in the all bosses stuff, and I do the other 3 usually. So you definitely have more peak experience at this point, I would say. Did I need a sauce? No, I don't. I'll capture these 3 things just to get them out of the way. Excuse me. So I have them. Plus it gives me 2 more Bugsnax to catch. Okay, and then so I have the Bugsnax needed for the totem. I'll go ahead and unlock it since I'm already here.
I'm like struggling to like figure out how much more time stuff is going to take, because in my mind it's like, okay, it's at least going to take like another 15 minutes on top of you doing all the goals, but you don't have to do Gauntlet and beat the game, so it's not going to take that long.
I just have to get to Undersnacks. I'm probably not. Am I going to do all of the goals? I don't know. We'll see.
You don't have to.
I was trying to see how many of the goals I could do as well, just like in my own head. I was just curious.
Oh, yeah, you have about 5 minutes left, actually. Or not 5,
really?
yeah, 15. So
15. Okay, I was like, geez, wow, that was a fast half hour-ish. All right,
No,
so,
I just am bad at numbers. That
so
is my bad.
normally I will catch Scoopy Banoopy whole here. Because it's faster to do that. I need Scooby Banoopy for a quest. But because I have Ketchup and Hopper, I'm actually going to let Scooby Banoopy explode and then try to catch at least 2 of the pieces of Scooby Banoopy. the Banopper, and then probably the Cheery because the Scoopy is really annoying. Got the Banopper.
Let's go.
I think it just pops out on its own. Pretty sure.
I think it does.
Cool. All right. Oh, actually, I didn't need both. I could have just... all it was is catch a Banopper. I don't need to hold on to it. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
but you still get closer to like having 50 snacks.
That is
also,
true.
if you decide to fully transform Grapple.
That is true. Now I will remember to hold on to my snacks because of that. Where is Boiling Bay? Okay, Boiling Bay. I never have to fast travel to Boiling Bay, so I never remember where it is on the map. All right, so I'm gonna get a couple of the clues and stuff needed to make this happen, to progress to get the boss fight. I think I need to interview Snorpy and Triffany as well, if memory serves.
Did you not interview Snorpy yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, I thought you did. Yeah, then just them two. You're right.
Okay, then let's go back to Snacksburg. Actually, let me sleep because it's nighttime, right? Yeah, it's 2:30. I'm gonna sleep so that they're awake. I'm not gonna mess with you, Lofty. I'm sorry, I don't have the time. That's midnight, dummy. Dum. All right, noon is what I was looking for. All right, let's go to Snacksburg here. I think, what is my inventory at? I fully, not fully upgraded it, but I have a lot. Oh, I have to do this now.
I'm seeing in chat people are talking about like the lighting yourself on fire while like running animation
yes,
is really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Little known fact at SGDQ, a bunch of people in the crowd, it's hard to see it, but a bunch of people in the crowd apparently every time that we would light ourselves on fire to like move faster would just like wave their arms in the air and
Really?
do like the same animation. Yeah, did no one tell you?
I watched the run back a couple times. I have never noticed that.
Yeah,
Focusing on the wrong thing.
Yeah, a bunch of people like in the front row were doing that, and I found out like 2 days later.
Yeah.
And I've not been able to unsee it. It's so funny.
Okay, and then we have to do Griffiny here. What gives you the cabinet key? I really don't remember. That's an easy goal if I remembered what it was. I don't remember what gives it to you. I know it's not Wambus, Gramble, Triffany, or Snorpy, or Shelda. I don't think it's Floofty. Might be Beffica?
Do you want me to tell you?
No, I do not. I will figure this out. Wait, do I have it? I have another key. Let me look.
You don't have it.
Okay, yeah. I didn't think so. What is the key I have? That's that chest key. Okay. It's not, the chest just has the clue in it, right? Yeah, okay. I was making sure it doesn't have another key. It's not Gramble, I'm pretty sure.
You already interviewed him.
I'm sorry, it's not Cromdo, so I meant. Let me see if it's Beffica. I don't think it is, but I'm gonna try it out. All these interviews, by the way, they have a way that is fastest to complete them, and they all tend to be different. You don't have to ask every question, which you might think you would to finish the interview, but they all have questions that get you.
No problem. It's the stuff.
Yeah, you can kind of see it in the
Hey,
top
got it.
left.
I guessed correctly. It was Beffica.
You can see like in the top left during every interview that there's like certain goals. As long as you ask the questions and go through the dialogue trees that need to be done specifically to get those check marks checked, then it's fine. Will count.
I'm surprised they never fixed that. So the quest asks you to feed Snorpy a Scooby Banoopy there, but you can feed him any piece of a Scooby Banoopy and it still counts. I'm surprised they never
that was on
fixed
purpose.
that. I mean, I'm sure it was on purpose, but I'm surprised they never fixed the wording of it.
Oh, I see.
Maybe he refers to it in his dialogue, but I've been skipping dialogue since I beat the game originally, and I just don't remember. There we go.
I respect what you were trying to do, but like 3 tries is really funny.
I know. It would have been faster to just do it the normal way at that point, but you got to show off the strats, you know?
I love the swag. You gotta respect the swag.
Oh, that's... Well, actually, can I still hit that from here?
I don't think so. It's
Let's
going
go.
the opposite way.
Yeah. Sometimes. I was like, maybe it'll just let me go through. But no. Cannot get too close here to try not to trigger a conversation with Chanlo there. He likes to
It's
talk.
slower, but more importantly, the dialogue is sad.
Yeah. Because they're kind of in a... So Chanlo and Snarpy in a relationship, but they're kind of like figuring stuff out right now. And you don't really want to... You know, you don't want to get involved with their business.
Well, one of them is figuring stuff out. One of them is like, oh yeah, we're married and we're husbands.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, they're not on the same page. That much is for sure. Do I have to talk again? Oh, no, I have to go somewhere else. I think.
Yeah. You do.
Across the peak.
How many snacks do you have right now?
I should count. I'll count after cake legs, actually.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
'Cause I'll get 2 more. I could get more there if I wanted to. I actually don't need to catch a baby cake legs necessarily, except for the fact that it's a goal, so might as well. All right, progress. No. Oh, I didn't finish the Agabel side of this. That's why.
Yeah.
Whoops. I forgot. But now I have all the clues I need, I believe.
All I'm saying is if there was like boards like this every time for Bugsnax Bingo, like this would get into GDQ every year.
Yep. It's so fun. It's so much fun.
We've got to get this on Bingo Sync, and I'll play Bugsnax Bingo daily.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my.
This is Doodler, I think. That's Mount Sodi, and that's Chili Nilly. There we go. So oh wait, no,
Those aren't
I have
usually
to
ones you get in like in the categories where you have to do this.
No. Usually it depends. So I'll do that if for some reason I'm going into this area and it's dark. Those are the fastest 3 to get. Like if it's nighttime. But most of the time you enter this area and you're doing this quest in a regular way, it's daytime. In which case the Chili Nilly doesn't even show up during the day. So you won't catch it there. Where is Philbo? There. Oh, hi Philbo.
Somebody doesn't have Bilbo location experience like
Yeah,
I do.
I thought I finished this whole like mini dialogue thing, but I just ran away, I guess.
Yeah, because you have to like actually talk to him for the last one, so like no one doesn't ever matter.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, Agabel, it's so good to see you.
I should start walking, huh?
You've been up here all
I
this
was
time.
just sitting here mashing.
So different.
That's right. The soft little Agabel you knew is gone.
While this is happening, because it's pretty slow, I do want to shout out the other 2 runs we have tonight on Parallel Universe, because
Oh
like I
my
said,
gosh.
this is a crazy show. We have a little bit of everything. You are watching right now Bugsnax Bingo. After this, we have Pseudoregalia Rando with GDQ 2024. That's the year. GDQ 2024 runner Jaxler.
Since I need 3 grumps.
And
might as well be one of
we
them.
have Super Uncle Step and Roll with Peace SMB after.
What a banger schedule.
That's all I'm saying.
Also, it's also so cool that Pseudoregalia has a rando community already. That game is not very old.
Yeah, it's
We need
pretty
to
cool.
stand here,
it's
here,
it's
and
only
here.
a couple months old, I think. At
Yeah.
this point.
We
That's
push.
pretty rad.
This is it.
Okay.
Shout out to Jaxler. He said if he gets in, he would get me the game, and then he got me the game.
Already did it. And the games list came out today. That's how
Yeah,
reliable
and-
of a person Jaxler is.
Yeah, and I am gonna play the heck out of that game after stream is done. I'm not gonna lie.
Heck yup.
It was
Heck yup.
Don't be.
All right. After this, I can finally progress to the boss fight.
Yes.
I need.
And then
Thank you.
Okay, just want to make sure it's safe. I guess I don't need to do that when I'm fast traveling, actually, but that's fine. I'm holding
You,
on to all
you
the
should be able
Bugsnax I
to
can
do
get.
this fight and then do the interview, and then be under time.
I think so. And we might even be able to finish. I should have went this way. Might be able to finish all the goals. I'm gonna try.
Already has Archipelago support. What the heck?
Archipelago support? What the heck?
I'm afraid. But the bad news is be on your turn.
Those people who got Pseudoregalia with Archipelago and Rando support, can I get you to come over to Bugsnax?
Please.
Get us some Rando love. Get us some.
Bugsnax Rando would be so fun.
Oh my gosh, it would be a blast.
Though you may need help
Just
in lighting
Bugsnax
them.
every which way. Oh my gosh, so cool. All right, to fully transform a person, a Grumpus in this game, I believe it is 14 Bugsnax, if memory serves. So I'm gonna try and get.
Sure it's 14.
I'm gonna try and get 14 Bugsnax while I'm working on these last goals here. Did I get this?
I think you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I'm still on fire. What the heck?
I think you caught yourself on fire twice while you're running
Multiple
around.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah. So like the
9.
gimmick of the fight is there's 3 little fights, and then the little babies tell you where to go for the next section. But
Yes.
we're speedrunners. We know where all the sections of the fight are, so we don't really need to follow any types of babies anywhere.
Also worth mentioning, we're cheesing this fight. If you couldn't tell, kind of looks a little
It's pretty
silly as to
funny.
what I'm doing. Oh
Yeah,
my
you got
gosh,
it.
I'm 2 for 2.
All I'm saying is perfect fight incoming.
Can I perfect it? This is such a good.
You're looking like me right now. That's all I'm saying.
I know, fine, yeah. Limey always gets like perfect fights for cake legs, and I really struggle with it. I think you could tell
I don't
me if
even
I'm
run
wrong.
categories that matter that has this fight in it.
You could tell me if I'm wrong though. I would imagine cheesing these fights are a little easier on mouse and keyboard than they are on controller. I'm playing on PS5, by the way. Just because of like having to circle around, you can do that a little bit faster. Maybe that's why I struggle.
I
Maybe
don't
I'm
circle
coping.
around as much. I just go from candle to candle.
I did not light myself on fire. Perfect fight lost.
It's okay. This is the shortest one, so.
That count.
And this
Nope.
has other cheese. That didn't work.
Yeah.
I guess you were too close to his foot.
Yeah. I think I can go here.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Gonna call it. Yeah. That counts. Okay.
Yeah, and then he goes up
Climbs
and
up,
falls
falls
down.
Nothing says I have to turn this quest in, so I'm gonna hold on to that actually. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. All right, so that's 2 legendary Bugsnax. That's baby cake legs. Let me count my Bugsnax first. 9, 19, 20, 21, 23, 26, 36, 37, 38, 43. 43, so I need 7 more. Let's
You
do
only
this.
have a couple minutes left.
Okay, how many minutes?
Uh,
Oh, I have to turn this
on
on.
on the host dashboard, you're at 58, so probably a little bit.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna call it then. We're not gonna do all the goals. That's fine.
You got really close though, and I respect.
I got
it.
really close. Yeah, really, really super close.
You can fully transform. Bramble though.
Yeah, I will go.
I
I'll just go do that real
hope
quick.
Richard will give you the estimate leeway for that. You know,
I'll go do that right quick. I needed one more Bugsnax to do that now though, because I turned this in.
I'm pretty sure there's none that spawn now, right?
No, that's right. Let's go to Woods then real quick. Actually, probably wouldn't have been faster to do Grove, but that's okay. I can probably find something quick here. Yeah, I'll just do this again because it's a cool trick.
Never before seen trick anywhere except for all the places that it's been shown before.
Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, weird. Okay, well, I still got it. Snacksburg. What time is it in the day? Oh, whoops, I went to the wrong spot. Snacksburg. I
I
think.
thought you were cooking something that I didn't realize.
No,
when you went
no.
there.
Does he still come out this late? Or do I have to sleep till midnight? Give it a second. I'm just gonna sleep till midnight. Oh no, he's right there. Never mind.
He's coming out. Yeah, that's fine. Don't mash, don't mash. Yeah. Does the bug still exist on PC with like just like being able to use the same snack or whatever?
Great question. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, so what Limey is referring to is there was a bug on PC where you could just use one Bugsnax and like I don't know because I don't run on PC. I'm not exactly sure what the bug was, but you could like scroll with your mouse wheel super fast and you could use the same Bugsnax over and over again to feed somebody. So you only needed one, but that was never replicable rather on console that I'm aware of. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm gonna do the whole thing. If I go a little over, I go a little bit over. I only need 7 snacks, so I can do this.
I believe.
I can do this. There's so many snacks. I haven't caught anything here, I don't think, so. 1. Come on. 2.
Yeah, if you saw how a couple of the goals lined up better earlier on, you would have been able to get this like super easy.
Yeah, not my best, but you know what? We're out here. We're doing what we can.
I mean, it still worked out really good.
Oh, I got the financial up. That's fine. That's the one that's annoying to get here. That's 3. 4. Put that there. Come on out. Oh, I went out the other side. Of course it did. Oh, I can just do this. 5. This will be 6 when it comes out. 6. 1 more. This is a tricky one. Don't want to jump the gun too much on this one. 7. That's 50.
Okay. And then
let's door
beating the game without beating the game at this point.
Beating the game without beating the game. That's right.
Yeah, so this is the infamous nothing bad happens here section.
Nothing bad. Nothing bad could possibly happen here. Nothing bad.
Yeah, we don't cheat in this game. Not at all.
No cheating. No cheating. No cheating here. No cheating allowed. Boom.
There are absolutely no shenanigans afoot. Is that what people say?
Yeah, there are no shenanigans afoot. Sure. I mean, you said
non-shenanigans left beef. What was that?
That's how you do it quick. That's how you do it fast.
That's how you do it.
Just in case you forgot, Limey. That's how you do it fast.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so we're probably about a minute away from finishing this entire card. Let's see what my time ends up being. I'm gonna stop right after the interview ends. The interview itself ends even, so I'm not even gonna finish the dialogue.
What is this thing?
Yeah, Richard just put it in chat. Conception does have a show of his own if you like the silliness afoot here.
Yes, yeah. Unfortunately, Bugsnax is too good of a game to be featured on my show, which is called Awfully Silly. It takes your favorite awful and silly block runs out from the mainline schedule and puts them in at a prime time slot every other Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Definitely come and check us out. We have a show this coming Monday, so in 3 days.
I should get a blurb like yours. That's so good.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I've been doing it for a while, so I think that part of it is just out of habit at this point. But
we're not even 10 shows into Parallel Universe, and I'm thinking about like, what, you're 3 years in or something?
This 2 years in. 2 years in.
2 years in.
Yeah,
That's
3. Time is coming up very shortly, by the way. Let's see, I'm just mashing. I have to wait through. Can't skip this dialogue for some reason.
I made them into me.
And time.
Let's go, GG's. Unintentional blackout. I thought you were gonna like triple bingo or something, but whole card.
Whole card. I a little over time, but I hope that's okay. Yeah, come check me out on Awfully Silly every other Monday on the GDQ channel. You're already here, so you probably know. I'm going to be running at GDQ 2024 So that games list just came out for that today. I'm going to be running Sneak King, the Burger King video game, at GDQ 2024. So I'm very excited for that. You can come check that out. Yeah, and my channel is twitch.tv/conception, but I don't think I've streamed in months. So maybe
It's okay. You should follow him anyways.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I'm sorry I put so much on your shoulders,
Okay,
Bilbo.
so yeah, I think that's all I got. I think we're gonna any other parting words of wisdom, Limey, since you were kind of a co-com as somebody who is also a Bugsnax enthusiast.
Yeah, I'm absolutely a Bugsnax enthusiast. But don't worry about following me right now. This is Conception time. Follow Conception. I'm pretty sure that there's like a pin, and there was an announcement earlier. And real quick, as Conception said, he's running. And HDQ 24 will be live in person January 14th, 21st in Pittsburgh. You can use exclamation HDQ in chat. Like the game list just came out. Go ahead and look at that. It's really good this year. Like take it from me, a person who enjoys watching GDQ and also enjoys winning GDQ. It's really good. Yeah. But absolutely check it out. We're going to be back after a quick wellness break with some Pseudoregalia with Jaxler. So stick around. We're going to be gone for just a few minutes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Parallel Universe. We just got back from a quick break, and I do want to mention to everybody real quick that subs and bits benefit specifically us. If you like watching Hotfix, if you like watching Parallel Universe, if you like watching Awfully Silly or Out of Bounds or Grudge Match or any other show that Jackson has been on 8 times, absolutely, like, you know, a gift sub, a prime. We love you. Speaking of Jaxler, he's on for his ninth time on Parallel Universe. If you want to introduce yourself.
Limey is spreading some misinformation, but hello everybody. I am Jaxler. This is Pseudoregalia. If you've not heard of this game before, this is a indie 3D Metroidvania that kind of plays like if Castlevania 64 were good. Sorry for the shots, but that's just my sales pitch.
No, but it's so real.
It is kind of real. We're specifically doing a randomizer run. So this is a randomizer mod for this game that was made by Spuds. And so this randomizes key upgrade locations, heart pieces, and some of the minor upgrades. And so my goal is to find 5 gold keys to get into the boss door and any other abilities I need to get up to that boss door. But other than that, I have no idea where anything is other than where the item locations are in vanilla play. So what I have to do is, based on the things that I have and information I know about the game, I have to deduce where I need to go next. So it's a cool, kind of fun little puzzle in and of itself. All right. So I'm good to get started if you're good to get started, Limey. This is either going to go by really fast or I'm going to get a hell seed and it's just going to be a nightmare. So
you said recently you got a 27-minute time, so hopefully that doesn't happen. But also that was like a once in a lifetime seed. Like this time's going to be 25 minutes. I'm telling you.
Yep. All right. So time is gonna start a little funky. It's as soon as like the cutscene starts playing, the intro cutscene. So I'll just say time when we start the timer. All right. Time. Okay.
What a countdown.
Yeah, great countdowns. So there's 2 things that I do at the very start of any randomizer run. I check up there where that heart piece is. That gives me information on what random items spawned in there. So in this game, in this randomizer mod, if anything is not vanilla, so let's say for example, this power up I'm getting, this is a progression item. It will use the progression item icon. So you can visually tell from a distance what has been randomized to certain item locations. So Dreambreaker right there, that is a 100% guarantee in every randomizer seed because of the way that the logic works, and otherwise the rando would suck if that were the case. This is their primary weapon.
Wouldn't it be really hard to get anywhere?
Yeah, you could not leave the starting area.
Okay.
Technically you could if you got a different power up, but so we're gonna see a couple of things here. So I looked up at that check where the heart piece normally is. It was a vanilla heart piece. That's important to know because generally that item location tends to have really good items because it's pretty easy to get to. And so I always make sure to visually check it just so I can plan around having to come back here if I need to, right? So this is the kind of the goal of the randomizer, and getting better at it is to sort of figure out how to avoid backtracking. So something I'll do here, for example, is I'm going to tap this save crystal to save my game, and then check what's on slide. And so, okay, this is a progression item. So if it's something good, then we keep it and we keep moving on. If not, oh, we got Cling Gem right at the start. Okay, this is going to be funny.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be great. I can already tell.
Yeah, this will be good. So Cling Gem is a wall ride, and so we can use that as a form of movement. So generally, you're supposed to get like the slide there, but we got Cling Gem there, so I don't need to save and reset. It's just a minor little time save that you can go for. So, all right, I have never gotten Cling Gem this early, so I'm going to try something a little different. So we can't go the rest of the way through Dilapidated Dungeon because it is slide locked. We need the slide to go under small gaps, but we can use our Cling Gem. We can actually go up here without any further requirement if we do something called a gainer. I'm going to see if I can get here out of logic. Awesome. No, this might actually be in logic. So I'm doing a quick detour to check what this item is. That's a heart piece. I caught a glimpse of it. This is so that I don't have to I might not be I probably could have gotten up there with Cling Gem if I really tried hard enough, but essentially what I'm trying to do is narrow down the item locations where something good can be. Because in order to beat the randomizer, all we need, like I said, are those 5 golden keys, as well as any movement abilities that we need to access the boss store. So Cling Gem, really good to have early. You're going to see me use it all over the place, and it makes me move a little faster. The other thing that's really nice about how this all works out, too, is that because of some secret passages in Underbelly, we actually get access to 2 item locations really early on in Underbelly for free. So this randomizer has something to it, what's called logic. And so it's a system put in place when the randomized game is created to ensure... Oh, another progression upgrade. Okay, we're doing good so far. Oh, it's Soul Cutter. Okay. So let me update my tracker too, so I can keep y'all in the loop about what I have. So Soul Cutter is probably the worst progression upgrade to get. It only unlocks 2 item locations. And even then, because we got Cling Gem early, I'm going to be able to do some, if I want to, and if I feel devious enough, I can do some glitchy nonsense to avoid having to get it at all. So I'm going to see if I can get this because I have Cling Gem. I can actually glide over the trigger. There's a trigger for a door lock that prevents you from leaving until you've done the fight. But if you get movement before then, sometimes you can skip it. All right, don't blink. Ah, I didn't get it. Okay. So, whenever you have momentum in this game, if you do a side flip, kind of like the Mario 64 input, you maintain any velocity that you have going into it. So you can, whenever you get momentum off a platform or something like a slide, if we end up getting it later, you can carry it via gainers. You can do what I'm going to do here, which are bunny hops. So I have a specific setup there off of that platform. And then you can also do something like this, where you bonk your head on the ceiling, and that gets you a little bit of extra speed. All right, so... Yeah, this is kind of interesting, right? Because in casual play, you don't normally get this Cling Gem upgrade until you've gotten a couple other prerequisites, so you're not normally expected to do a bunch of platforming with just Cling Gem. Okay, we're just going to get all the progression upgrades early, huh? So I'm going to do... wall ride right here. Let's see what this is. So right now I'm just doing all of my Solar Wind. Okay. Yeah, just like last seed. So this is useless to me at the moment. That's a slide jump, but it only works when I have slide. So that might be useful later. It's good to grab it right now. So what I'm going to do here is kind of a visibility strat. So I mentioned earlier that something that I do is I look at item locations, and sometimes I'll be in a situation where I can't even go to that item location and pick it up. But what I'll do is I'll go over to the location anyway and just look at it and see what it is. And if it's something not worthwhile, then I can just skip it and not have to worry about coming back later. So that's one of the things that you do to optimize a randomizer run, is just kind of look in advance. And I'm going to do something called wall cling regrabs in order to do a bit of a skip here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you hold up into the corner when you're doing a wall run, you can reclaim the same wall you just jumped off of, and it's very useful. Oh, I forgot. I might not actually be able to logically check this with just leap of faith, please. Okay, I'm gonna try this like twice and see if I can't get across. Give it one more try, and then I got a save crystal earlier, so I can just save and reset. One more try for the people, you know?
One more try.
That won't work. Oh, I can just walk in graveyard. What am I thinking? Okay, there we go. I was making that way too hard on myself. Okay, so I can look through locked doors and see what's in them, even if I don't have a small key. So that's a green orb. Green orbs are generally things that are like minor upgrades, but not necessarily something that's like, you know, a new movement ability. But that's sort of with two exceptions. There's two power-ups locked behind green orbs that can be really good. One is martial prowess, which gives us double damage, and the other is helical power, which gives us an air kick. That's actually one of the things I have on my tracker. Because if you get an air kick out of helical power, then it means that it actually allows you to access certain areas early. And so that's something we keep track of on the tracker, which is to the right of my webcam. Just something that we use as a tool during randomizers so that we don't have to like pause the game every time we want to see what we have in our inventory. And for new players as well, it has a map tracker as well. So if they don't know what checks they can go to, it has a map of the game. So we're gonna do some wall clings. I see that that's a heart piece. There kind of is a setup to grabbing that with just wall cling, but I don't really need heart pieces. So most of the time, unless it's right in my way, I'm just gonna skip heart pieces. And so now we're kind of rolling through Underbelly. My sort of higher level strategy right now is I'm grabbing all of my freebies, which are item locations that I don't need any power-ups in order to access. Even though Cling Gem gives us access to new areas, it just makes sense to get these out of the way early. So I'm gonna do a little hazard warp right here. It's gonna fall down into here, and this is gonna put me on top of the bridge. So there's only, so logically there's only one item that, one or two items that I can get here with Cling Gem. But what I do here is I look at all of these. That's a small key, so that's vanilla. This is all basically vanilla at the moment, although we don't know what that green orb is. That's a green orb. So because this is so normally I just kind of ignore green orbs. Wait, remind. But like the reason I checked that one is because if it's a green orb in a location that doesn't have any prerequisites to unlock, then there's a like non-zero chance it can be your extra air kick. And that would have been really good to pick up, but didn't get it. That's okay. Cling Gem early is really broken, so.
I hate watching you play this game because I feel like every time I watch you play this game, there's just like 10 more skips that just like I didn't know like would even have a purpose for existing, just like exist.
So that's a hard.
With just like some random like specific like set of circumstances where it could be faster, maybe.
Yeah. No, for sure. There's just like there's so many little things you can. That's what makes Randomizer kind of cool as well. Is like a lot of this like Cling Gem stuff I'm doing, you would never see in any kind of speedrun. Besides Randomizer, because you just get a bunch of other abilities beforehand. Ooh, small key, that's a good pickup. Yeah, so that is okay. So basically, depending on the items that I get, it kind of informs me on where I need to go next. So I mentioned earlier that there's a logic system in place that's sort of meant to make sure that each game, when it's randomized, is beatable. But because of that, based on like the way it works, it's like, oh, in order to get to location A, you need item B, right? And so because of that, if you like sort of study it and practice it, you can sort of start to understand the patterns and where the game kind of expects you to go. I'm taking a little bit of a detour here. So I cannot access this check logically, but what I can do is go into first person and see what the object is. So again, I'm just sort of narrowing down the locations without necessarily having to pick up the item. When I see a green orb like that, that means that it's not necessarily something that I super need. But I see a green orb right here, so I will grab this one. That's empathy. That's a great bonus. So this game has a mechanic similar to like Hollow Knight, where when you damage enemies, it builds up that meter. And depending on your meter level, you can spend it. You can spend one level on a heal. and then you can, if you have high meter, then it confers properties like extra range and higher damage if you have another progression upgrade. So that'll be nice later if I get indignation. It's also just, it's a nice utility to have, so not too upset about seeing that. We're gonna make our way through to here. This is it. Okay, so this might seem weird. I am definitely going to check this one because this is another example of a location that has no requirements. So this is a, like, if you see a green here, this is not an uncommon place to get your air kick or your freebie air kick. But we're gonna do a cool momentum conservation strat and do a gainer out of it to preserve the speed. Oh, it's another clear mind. Tragedy. So clear mind is not one of the better power-ups you can grab, just because you need all 3 to get the benefit, which is an extra like level in the bank for your soul meter. Not super something you really want to see, but if you get all 3, it can be really nice. But you only really see that if you're in a situation where you have to like hundo a seed or something like that. So that is a heart piece. I think I hit the crystal. Also, I totally forgot to update the small key on the tracker. I'm sorry. Don't sue me. It's a little hard. I have like time to like update the tracker when like I get a major progression upgrade, but sometimes it's hard when it's like something like a key and I don't want to like tab the game. That's a heart piece, so I'm not super sure I'm gonna be able to get out of here. Probably gonna be a no. Some of these are not wall clingable. I might be able to with a gainer or 2. Okay, we got out of here, nice. So like a lot of these rooms where you get new progression upgrades like expect you to use the progression upgrade to leave the area as a form of a tutorial. So if you check that, like some of those locations and you don't have what you need, like with slide, for example, you're just kind of, yeah, it's just not a great situation to be in. Okay, so my game plan right now is I'm gonna head into Castle Sansa. Okay, I need to not die here, so I'm gonna do this the smart way. I wouldn't lose too much if I died, but would prefer not to. I'm heading to Castle Sansa right now. There's one more, we call it Sphere 0, because it's just like a term taken from other randomizers. I have one more check that has no requirements, and so that's where I'm going to head to next. But because I have Cling Gem, there are also checks within that general area that are really quick to check. So I can grab 2 or 3 of those, and then we'll play it by ear from there. I also have this small key. There's a small key that can go into a couple of different locked doors. There, any key works, like any small key works on any small key locked door. What I'm going to end up trying to do, though, is save the key as much as possible because I only have 1, and I've only seen 1 small key so far. Because there are a bunch of different, that's a good sign. There's a bunch of different potential places where okay, that's funny. That's a small key for a small key. That's always the worst.
That's so worth it, honestly.
It's so worth it. Well, let's see. Oh, 2 progression upgrades on. Oh, and there's my slide. Okay, this might go by quickly. Slide. So getting slide is great because it lets us do that. Oh, and oh wait, we have solar wind. That's right. Okay, so slide is like primary horizontal movement, strike break. Sure.
Update the tracker. Update the tracker.
Yeah, let me update the tracker. So we have all of these.
So happy I thought about it.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so the entire world has opened up to me right now. So I need to. So there's not a play that's necessarily incorrect here. I just gotta pick one. So okay, we'll start. So let me start by checking my 2 wall cling checks that are in here. So there's other door. Yeah, it's very easy to get lost in here. So, okay, I'm gonna do the sort of cheaty way where if you walk and press first person while into a wall, you can see through it, and you can actually use that to like kind of determine what is inside the item location. And so I do that one right.
There's a way to see through walls like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even surprised at this point.
All right, so again, I'm saving my small key because I'm trying to preserve it. So if there's some place that I need to use it, I have it. That's another heart piece, so we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna run through Dilapidated Dungeon real quick and just get some vision through here. We know this is a heart piece, right? So we can just ignore it. So one of the cool things that being able to like slide jump lets you do is set up these like massive side flips. Where again, when you're when you have a lot of speed, if you do things like bunny hops or the side flip mechanic, it carries the speed into those maneuvers, and it's really fun. So now we're going. You can see I used the slide to get underneath there. That's a heart piece. That's a great sign because I can't logically get that yet. And then we're going to check 2 more checks here. We're going to go take a look at this heart piece location, which is what it is, I believe, in casual play. So it's a green. So we'll see what it is. Empathy. 2 empathies is kind of wild. So a dilapidated dungeon may end up being a bust. Do I have Sunsetter? No, I don't have Sunsetter. Okay. So something you'll notice as well, we don't really track a lot of the green power-ups on the tracker just because it's like not super important to us. Yeah, so this is Strong Eyes. This is the mini boss we skipped earlier. That's a heart piece, so we always love it when we don't have to fight Strong Eyes, because if you play this game casually, you probably got rolled by him at least once. Limey, I hope you look forward to that during your casual playthrough, because it'll probably happen to you too. Strong Eyes. I won't spoil that one for you. Won't spoil that one for you.
I've not seen a single boss fight other than the last one in this game, I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair. Alright, so I'm gonna turn the lights on for you. You're supposed to have something called Ascendant Light here in order to be able to like see in the dark. But I am a super genius, so I can just throw this, my weapon, and it like gives me a light to work with. So I'm actually gonna do a bit of a different play than what I generally like to do. I'm gonna go to theater early. And that's because I have Wall Cling. And Wall Cling lets us get a lot of checks here pretty quickly. And this is just like a really quick entrance to theater. I've gotten punished a lot in the past for not checking theater early, so... Oh, this is going to be a little awkward. I did not think about the fact that I don't have certain movement utility. Okay, so I'm going to have to think about this a little harder. Okay.
Dude, I love that about this rando, because like you just don't have like just certain things, and you have to just look at rooms completely differently.
Yeah. So for context, so cool. I normally have like a wall kick, which I can kind of use to almost refresh my resources in a weird kind of way, but not a huge deal. Just going through the most terrifying room in the game. I get
that went well.
Yeah. No. Okay. So this is real gunky. Okay, no, I think I have to go this way, because I don't need to commit to switches if I don't need to. So we're just gonna go through here the bottom way. We'll get vision, and then we'll make a judgment call. Oh, but there's progression there. Oh, Lord Almighty. Okay, let's look around real quick. The big thing I really want right now, if anything, is wall kicks. Wall kicks with Solar Wind gives me a lot of utility. You know, that's one of the interesting things too about the rando, right? Is sometimes you don't see all the movement tech and all like the movement abilities, because it's just not like not all of them are necessary to see it. Another small key behind a locked door, incredible.
That's almost more worth it than the last one.
A little bit. Okay. So is there a way? Okay. I've never attempted this because there's never been a reason to, right? But it would be really fast. So 3. So we're gonna do some cling refreshes to get up here. I say get up here, Sybil Pseudoregalia. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you only have 6 refreshes of your wall cling before you have to let go again. So I'm gonna attempt to do a wall clip setup here. I don't know if this actually works or not, because normally we open this door from the... Oh, it does work, but... Oh, that's not going to help me. Okay. So...
That looked really useful, actually.
Yeah. I was just trying to see... So what I was trying to do is hit the lever through, like, the wall. So I don't... I will... You know what? We're just going to do this the vanilla way. I haven't done this room since I played this game casually, but... yeah, we get combat. Because there is a non-zero chance that the game logically wants me to do this check next. Like, it is not out of the realm of possibility.
I have a check question real quick.
Well, no. Actually, no. This is completely out of logic, so... But we're going to do it anyway, because it's hype. Right?
Yeah, it's hype. I have a chat question, though, real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
where can people find this rando? And would you recommend this rando for like beginners of the game, who've only beaten the game like once or twice?
So what I would say is that if you've beaten the game 100% before, I think you should be good. There's only a couple of things that you need to know in order to play a randomizer, which is how to do a gainer jump to basically, hold on a second, I need to make sure I don't die. There's like one small trick you need to learn to be able to do the rando, but other than that, you should be good. And it's not that hard. Well, I mean, I'm biased because I like speedrun the game, but it's not like, it's like one small thing you have to learn, and then you should be set. Okay. It's really interesting because I have not done this in forever. So I'm just like, how do I approach this? So this is the way you're supposed to come up here. But the thing that speedrunners do is we have like ways to gain height really quick if we have other movement upgrades, so we can just get straight to this door and hit this lever. And the other thing I was trying was seeing if I couldn't wall clip. But the nice thing is I know I can wall clip for these other two, so I'm going to show you those real quick. Got that one. Let's see if I can land out here, because if I can, this will let me check something else as well. Or wait, no, I actually, so, no, I can't check it because I don't have sun kicks. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is we are going to die.
Awesome.
There's like a location for a green orb in casual play. That's a little bit farther away from everything else in here. We'll check that on the way out. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to get 2 birds with 1 stone here. Oh wait, no, I don't have. Oh, this is gonna be awkward because I don't have sun kicks. All right, so we got those 2 levers. Let's see what this movement util is before we commit any further. Okay, it's indignation. So, okay, so because I got indignation, I'm gonna check another thing out of logic. It really probably doesn't make sense to, but the reason I'm checking it is I have not seen any of my major keys yet, which is kind of a red flag. So we're gonna do another out of bounds clip. Oh, first try, nice.
I
Awesome.
love watching
Oh,
people go out of bounds in this.
Yeah,
It's like so impressive because it's just so quick.
yeah, if you're good.
Yeah.
It can be pretty tricky though. All right, this is the hard part though. We basically have to flick back and forth on the stick in order to get this one to work. Come on. I hope all the other rando heads aren't gonna like sue me for this one. So I might not be able to get a jump. So I'm just gonna pray that I hit the checkpoint and we're gonna see what happens. Goated. Oh, and it's progression too! I'm sick. If this is Soul Cutter, this is bonkers. Oh, it's Ascendant Light. Okay, so we did get rewarded for going out of logic here. So I do get a movement upgrade, and I'm going to try to show you the, this is actually a clip we do in the 100% route. So you hit this lever, and the door will close on you. And if you do it right... oh, I got the version that kills me. That's funny. Okay, so now I need to die.
I didn't even know there was a version that kills you.
Oh yeah, that's what happens if you screw it up.
Yeah, I've only seen it work before.
That is fair. Well, the success rate is a lot higher if you have wall kicks because it makes it safer.
I wouldn't even thought of that. Wow.
Yeah, you don't think you need wall kicks until you need wall kicks. It's kind of funny how it works. So I have to do this in a bit of a funky manner, just because again I don't have wall kicks, so I gotta do like stuff like this. And then once I get up here, I'm good.
I don't know what you just did, but that was pretty sick.
I'm getting back in bounds is what I'm doing. Nice. So if it wasn't anything good, I wouldn't have bothered with all of that nonsense. But because it was Ascendant Light, because it was progression, I felt like it was worth it to bother, if that makes sense. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this way, which will take me to the aerial finesse check. If it's something good, I'll keep it. If not, what I'll end up doing is I will backtrack. Oh, I forgot to update my tracker, so we fixed that so that everyone can sort of keep pace with what's going on. So, okay, how am I gonna handle this? Yeah, sorry, a lot of this is gonna be me just kind of like making noises to myself and my brain's like machine language, trying to figure out where I want to head. Small key, don't need it, we're gonna leave. Okay, so the nice thing about going to theater early is that it allows us to have really easy access to somewhere called Upper Castle Sansa. Upper Castle Sansa is like this hidden part of like the main Castle Sansa area that has 3 checks in it that are decently hard to get to otherwise. Also, I nailed that wall clip first try. That has been giving me grief. Oh, and I got the clip. Okay, I'm just sick. I got both of those first try. But that's just a small optimization that you can do.
Good behavior, honestly.
Gonna do a big gainer jump right there to get myself out here, and then we're gonna start with. I forget what this is called, like the soft lock room or something like that, because apparently this is to soft lock people or something. Progression, okay, it's my Sunsetter, nice. Okay, so Sunsetter is a ground pound into high jump move. It looks like that, and you can, if you ground pound, you get a high jump. The really cool hidden mechanic with this ability is that it allows you to do this kind of flip jump midair. If you do the Sunsetter midair and then hold backward an A. And that's really good in combo with the wall cling because it lets you do this. So you can basically like redirect and like reset your wall cling and get even more height. So what I'm gonna do is get kind of to the top of the room actually and then use that to reset my height. Good graces, not quite what I wanted to see there, but that's fine. So now we're just gonna do some more of these, we call them ultras, these like massive gainers out of slides. We're gonna do a bunch of these to clear through this room. Nice, I barely got that ledge. And so we're doing really good on progression items. I just have not seen any of my major keys yet, which is pretty rare for the randomizer. So we're basically kind of in a situation where once we see all of our keys, we're kind of in what's called go mode, which means we can just rush our way to the end to the final boss. Oh, there's our air kick. Yeah, baby. Okay.
Oh,
that's a great find. So this is our air kick. You get air kicks in one of 2 ways. You either get the green, which is the helical power, which gives you 1, or you get sun greaves, which is a progression item that gives you 3. So you can have up to 4. It has a lot of good utility. It's like having an extra jump midair. It is so nice. Okay, so here's the play. I think what we do now is listless library, and then if there's nothing good in library, okay, at this point there is a very high likelihood that there's at least one key, like one major key in library, because we've been logically given 2 small keys already, which is a good sign. And there's just 4 really fast checks there back to back. I'm trying to remember like which way it is. Having this wall kick is like such a nice quality of life. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna check listless library in kind of some unusual ways. I have 2 keys, so I don't really need to do save strats, but I'm going to do one anyway right here. There is one check, which is vanilla, where you get the wall kicks for the first time through this door, and it's typically gotten with slide, but it takes a long time to get out of there if there's something good. So what I do is I look through the door to see what it is, and that way I can determine whether it's worth my time to go that way. That's a heart piece, so it is not worth my time. And we're going to use our wall clings to check. There's 2. Oh, there's a major key. So that's 1 out of 5. We need 4 more. There's 2. Good grief. Okay.
I'm telling you. Check.
All right, and then check this ultra.
Yeah. Next one.
And then we're going to skip up here.
I'm telling you.
Oh, we got another good ultra right here. So we just completely skipped this puzzle by just ultraing. Oh, I beefed it. Tragedy. Well, here's the backup, which is not as cool, but still pretty cool. You just do some cling regrabs. Okay, so that's a heart piece, so we're going to ignore it. Did I ever get martial prowess? I did not. Wait, did I? Nope, just the 2 empathy drops. Okay, so we're already at 2 of our 5 major keys, so my prediction that library was stacked was correct. So I could have come here earlier, but honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter too much. Also, let me update my tracker. Yay! Trackers are cool. I always forget because I generally don't play with the tracker. Just because, again, as you can see, I generally tend to forget to update the tracker. The nice thing is that if you play like in archipelago mode, which is kind of like multi-world with other people's like randomized games and stuff, it'll auto-track it for you, which is really nice. So we are going to check the Vanilla Castle Sansa small key, I believe is what it is. Okay, this is going to be a little funky, but I'm trying to do... Okay, I'm going to do this the normal way, or the slightly more normal way. Alright, so right there I just did something called a reverse wall kick. If you, like, flick your stick in the... Oh, Lumina. If you flick your stick in the... Okay, we're just set. Baby, there's the rest of our wall kicks.
You're so sad.
Awesome. So we have... That's all of our progression. So that's all 10 progression abilities. So we are just looking for keys right now, okay? So we have a couple more things to check. This is the slappy boys, as people call them, because they are very slappable, and you can use them with Ascendant Light. There's another major key. So one thing that we did not check, because we didn't have slide yet, that we should go check sooner rather than later, the fastest way is actually probably back through here. So there's a couple of things... Oh, ow. There's a couple things I want to check. It's a little out of the way, but I'm going to kind of just check it for the culture, which is keep key. This is a vanilla location for one of the major keys. There we go. I also did not check martial prowess. Okay, so there's a couple different ways I can go here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of play underbelly first. So I'm 2 keys out, right? Where's my tracker thingy? There you go. So we have Sunsetter here and Slide, so we can get through here and we can check what's on underbelly major key. And then what I'm probably going to end up doing is check this. I'm going to check martial prowess in this area as well, which requires strike break, which we got a bit earlier. And then we'll go from there. Okay, that is... Okay, now you get to see this cool strat. Awesome. So we do an ultra up here, kick into another ultra, and then we can do this. Use the air kick to extend, and then we do a wall ride around a couple of the corners. Nice. So that's a vanilla major key. So we are 1 key out from go mode. And so we're going to check martial prowess next. And so because I got that key, I don't want to like go back on that save because then I would lose the key I just picked up, right? So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to it and I'm going to readjust my route on the fly. So if I need to check keep key, which is a check that takes forever to get, I can kind of circle back on it later if I'm absolutely desperate. So what I'm essentially doing is I'm routing it so that I save the longest check for last. All right, so I don't normally get to show this one too often. This is a board certified rando strat, but we're gonna take this water bubble and use it to air kick up to here, and then we can grab this ledge, which skips a very large portion of underbelly so that we can get straight to strike break, the strike break wall, which lets us check martial prowess. Yeah, so everything's kind of like pointing for me to check this just because I literally have every progression. Basically, every item check is open to me at the moment. I'm going to check this one because if it's martial prowess vanilla, then that's a really nice pickup. Unlikely, but nope, it's the... Oh, it is the last clear mine. Okay. So we actually got all 3 clear mines. That's funny. So you need all 3 of those specific power up to... You'll see that I have kind of a 4th bar now. That's shaded in next to my mana. That'll be really nice with this build that I have right now because it'll enable some faster damage strats on the Princess boss. So this is turning into what I call a melt seed, which is where we get a lot of good stuff to be able to melt the Princess fight at the very end of the game. So we'll see if I can nail that when the time comes. But my goal right now is I'm going to wrap back in towards Empty Bailey because earlier, I didn't really mention this while I was there, but there is a check that is, there are 2 checks there that require slide to access. One of them you can see through the wall if it's a major progression item or not, just by looking at it from a distance, which I think is really funny. But what I can end up doing here is just clear my way through here, check what's normally on Solar Wind, and I think I will do the out of bounds free camera look just to check. Oh, actually, no. The way I'm going to do this instead is I'm actually going to do the non-cheater way because I can do a hazard warp after if it's regardless of the outcome. Okay, we are go mode. That's my last key.
That's so go mode.
That's so go mode. So now, as you can see, I'm kind of. So I'll mark that on the tracker for the people.
For the people.
So now, as you can kind of see, I'm getting rewarded for that routing decision I made, where I decided, okay, because I got my major key, I'm going to save this really slow item location for last. Because that was pretty, like, we cleared a very good chunk of the item locations in this game during this rando. Sometimes that's just how the rando goes. But now we get to see tower climb. So these were the other 2 checks I could have checked too. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I have multiple wall kicks. What am I thinking? I've gone like the whole seed without like feeling like I had more than 1 wall kick. But now we just get to schmoove. Right here, I'm going to do something cool called moon kicks, where after doing a solar wind like long jump, the game basically gives you an anti-grav property while you're doing it. And so you can actually carry that into air kicks and chain it, and it lets you get some ridiculous height. So I'm going to see if this is a green real quick. It's a small key, tragedy. So there's a non-zero chance that... so I forgot to heal before this fight. So there's a non-zero chance that I just get absolutely annihilated by Princess because I am running this on very low HP. Because I just didn't get... Like, sometimes I'll grab a heart piece for an extra container over the course of the run if they're convenient, but none of the ones I saw this seed were convenient. All right, so I'm going to build up a charge for Strike Break. With Ascendant Light, I can pogo off of her twice to... I beefed it. Okay, so that will actually make the fight a little safer, weirdly enough. Yeah, so this fight is very random. So what I'm looking for is to try to use the charged attack as much as I can. And when I get to full meter, I can spend 1 bar to hit her with the projectile, which does a boatload of damage. Yeah, so you have to learn to like react to her attacks on the fly. That breaking sound means that she is at half of her HP bar. So we're gonna, I guess, get ready to call time on the run relatively soon. I'm gonna take a safety heal, which I am able to because I got all the clear mines this seed. And so the double damage from Indignation is really helping us here. Because when we're at 3 meters, we get a double damage buff as well. Oh, I got a heal here. And then I'm going to hit this. Time is probably coming up soon. Probably like 1 hit out. Really? She's still alive? Oh, I guess I don't have martial prowess. That's probably why. Okay, that's time. Awesome.
GG's.
Okay, that was a 39-minute seed by my count. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna double check the IGT real quick just because I'm curious. That was like maybe the most like quote unquote normal seed that I've run in a while. I was talking about this to Limey beforehand, but I had 2 of what are called jet seeds, where you get all of your movement right at the start and all your keys are really close to the start of the run. So you just blow through the game in like 30 minutes. But then sometimes you get the seed I had before this, my practice warm-up, which was my slide and my sun grease were in the 2 hardest locations to reach. So that was really fun. Okay. That's a 38-16 IGT, not bad. Awesome. So that was the randomizer. Hope you found that interesting. This game's movement is so fun. This game is awesome. It's like $6 on Steam. You should really do yourself a favor and play it. I know that's what Limey's going to do after Hotfix tonight. So why don't you join Limey?
Do that. Yeah. I know you're on here like literally twice a week at this point, but like you're on a Hotfix more than I am. But like, where can everyone find you for the millionth time? Yeah,
so you can find me at twitch.tv/Jaxer1. If you like this game, I'm going to be running it a lot in the near future because I'll be running it at GDQX later this month. and it just got announced that I'll be running it at AGDQ as well. So that's pretty neat. So I'll be working on some any percent stuff, which that's like a 12-minute category. So if you want to see the sprint, that category's got some cool skips and glitches to it. On top of that, if I can just have some shout outs real quick, I'd like to thank Spuds, who developed the randomizer by themselves without anyone asking them to. And it's a really good, really robust logic system, which, it takes a lot of communities, a lot of time to make it happen. And, this game came out earlier this summer. And the fact that it already has one that's this good and archipelago support is amazing. I forget their name as well, but shout outs to the dev that's been working on the archipelago randomizer for this. If you don't know what that is, it's been on Hotfix a couple of times before, but it allows you to shuffle your items between like other people's items, like a multi-world and in completely different games too. So this game has archipelago support and a tracker, and like it's really amazing. So I just want to thank those two devs for putting a lot of work into this game. And just shout out to the Pseudoregalia community. Shout out to Thulius, Yashi, Killing Pepsi, Outlier. I'm going to forget names, but just shout out to the whole speedrun community for this game. Y'all are the best. It's a great place to be. Come join the Discord. That's the last thing I'll say. We've got a lot of good guides in there, and there's some good stuff on YouTube too. If you have any questions about learning any of the speedrun tech, just shoot me a message. I'd be happy to help. But yeah, Lenny, thank you for allowing me to annoy you enough into letting me do this on the show.
You said annoy, but like you're like, hey, this game has a rando, and I was like, look, you have to get on, please.
Okay. I've been on here a couple times, but it's just one of those things where I don't take it for granted. So I just really appreciate every time I get to play games for people. So it's good to see everybody. Hope you all enjoyed the showcase, and I hope you all enjoy Pieces run after this, which is also going to be great.
Wow, you're on here so much. You're literally stealing my job. Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I can't keep getting away with this.
They have to give you your own show, so you stop invading everyone else's.
Hey, if you're out there, GDQ producers, help a brother out, okay?
I'm vouching big. Yeah. Up next, like he said, Peace SMB is running Monkey Ball Step and Roll. And if you like this run, if you like the last run, you missed it just a little bit. All the VODs are going to be on youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. So if you like Games Done Quick Hotfix, check out the VODs. There's shows literally every day. There's VODs constantly being put on. So even if you just want a couple of videos to have on while you go to bed, GDQ Hotfix is great for that. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I use it. But yeah, we're gonna have a quick wellness break real quick, and in a few minutes we'll have Monkey Ball. So yes, see you then. Hello everybody, welcome to Parallel Universe. We're almost done today. We have one more quick run with Peace SMB. He's going to be running Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll, which is not really ever shown. But before we get into it, I just want to say, I know I've like said all of this through the show so far, but like real quick, AGDQ, find out information, exclamation AGDQ. The game list just came out, take a look at it. GDQ X is going to be next week on, it's going to be at TwitchCon, and it's going to be streamed here as well. Exclamation GDQ X, it's super cool. Jaxler, who you just saw, is going to be on that opening. Absolutely watch, please. It's going to be so cool. If you want to watch the VODs, youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. And also, if you feel inclined, please, we would appreciate your subs, prime subs, gift subs, and bits, because they go to helping us make daily speedrunning content here on twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. But with all that out of the way, Peas, take it away.
Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Good evening, or good whatever time zone you live in. My name is Peas, and I'm playing Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll for the first time on GDQ's channel. This is actually pretty cool. So basically, this game released in 2010, and I remember this distinctly because I was really hyped for this when I was a kid. Came out when I was in 4th grade, so sorry if I made anyone feel old. But in any case, so the main gimmick of this game is, as you can see here, is this little balance board that you see on your screen. That's basically what this game is trying to promote. Exercise, Wii Fit, but you see this right here?
That's a Wii remote.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing the game with that, and I'm gonna let Limey explain what exactly, is this game's actual problem before I move on here.
Yeah, so you can play this game with the Wii remote or with a balance board. If you play with the balance board, it's going to be a pretty traditional experience. The balance board basically just acts as a stick, so wherever you put all of your body weight, that's how the stage kind of tilts, or I guess that's how gravity moves, so you can move the monkey through the stage. And if you play with the Wii remote, the same thing happens, except it puts a bunch of obstacles in the way because Wii remote is too easy and they've been getting away with it for too long.
13 years to be exact.
Yeah. But what modded does is it spoofs the game into thinking that you're always playing with the balance board, even if you're playing with the Wii remote.
Basically.
And it makes the game a lot more playable and speedrunnable with not the balance board, which not everyone has.
Right, and I think my balance board is in storage, so I'm kind of too lazy to dig it out. But basically, when I click main game here, so my balance board setting is off, right? The game is immediately checking to see whether or not I check whether I turn on the balance board or not. So in this case, it's off. And upon selecting the character, we're going to use II for the run.
Ooh.
The game now thinks that I'm playing the game with the balance board, right? The funny thing is, we changed one line of code. That's about it.
Technically two, but
two. Yeah, but in this case, one line.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, now we're gonna be playing the balance board stages with the Wii remote, and time's gonna start when I select Monkey Island. So this time, I'll give myself the countdown. So 3, 2, 1, ready, go.
Chill.
All right. So for this run, because it's special, I'm gonna show all the Jam cutscenes, and Jam is basically one of the newer Monkey Ball characters added to the game to basically promote exercise, essentially.
Jam is so cool.
Yeah. So of course you can't skip these cutscenes, but like I said, this is a very special run, so we're not gonna do that. we're gonna show basically Jam 7 times because there are 7 worlds in the game.
Yeah, so if you've seen Monkey Ball before, there's probably been like 1 or 2 where a lot of the movement is going to be moving diagonally, which is called frame boosting. That's not really a thing in this game. We want to try and hit ourselves off of as many things as we can, kind of, to go as fast as we can going forward, because cardinals in this game are stronger than the diagonals. Exactly. So a lot of the time we're going to be just kind of angling ourselves and holding up.
And one thing I forgot to mention is that this is the second Monkey Ball game released on the Wii. I'm sure many people know Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, the Wii launch title. That's the game that I'm mainly known for, especially Banana Blitz HD. But this game does not have any jumping at all, so just want to quickly point that out. Also, like even the warning: do not jump on the balance board.
It'd be really funny if it allowed you to jump and then it actually made the monkey jump.
That would be pretty cool, actually. So
it does get mad at you when you're off the board for too long, though.
Yeah. Speaking of cool things, so I'm gonna do something called forfeit, and I'm only gonna do that for the bonus stages because for every Monkey Ball speedrun, we don't play bonus stages. They don't count towards our life count here. And funnily enough, this is actually the fastest way to exit bonus stages in Monkey Ball speedruns without having to, fall out, watch the animations and things like that, and go from there. So we are halfway done with World 1. This is basically, I wouldn't say your tutorial world's gonna have you throughout the game because a lot of that will change when we go into World 2. The really nice thing about Step and Roll is that the level design, the fact that it's kind of linear, makes it much more entry level for newer players. Even if they're using the vanilla controls with the obstacles in the middle of the road, to say the least. But I personally got into this game really quickly after finding out about this mod. So
you said finding out, we made it. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. Well, this was actually in the works, for at least give or take a couple of years. And one day,
we just cranked it out in like an afternoon after being like, all these things we've tried haven't worked. We're just gonna do the one thing that we know will work. It's just gonna take a while.
Yep. And it didn't really take as long. Once we figured out all we need to do is just change 2 or 1 line of code in the game's memory address. So
yeah. One thing that people don't generally like about the newer Monkey Ball games, like this one, is that a lot of the levels are really linear. The great thing about this game is that around halfway through, the levels become like more open, I guess. And there's a lot of skips that you can do.
Yeah, you like Lammy said, you'll be seeing more of that later on. I can die on this stage, so thankfully that did not happen. All right. So basically, what I'll be doing here for the rest of the game now is skipping through credits by holding down the A button for about 4 seconds. Lovely credits, but too bad we're not going to be able to see them. And
all the songs in this game actually have like vocal tracks to go along with them, and it's super cool if you haven't heard any of the music in this game. It's super cool.
Yeah, and
you
sadly,
skipped those jam cutscene.
Oh, you know what? I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. Thank you for reminding me. I'm so used to speedrunning this that I forgot to show the cutscene.
He's so swole.
This is so swole. And also, whenever you first start the game, you basically play this tutorial level, and it's basically Jam teaching you how to use the balance board or the Wii remote or just whatever, and it's pretty special too. Oh yeah, Lemmy, would you like to talk about the better category in this game aside from all worlds?
Oh yes. Okay, so the big seller for the speedrun in this game, in my opinion, is not all worlds. It's called Marathon. Basically, you go through multiple worlds at the same time. It's more akin to like Challenge Mode from Super Monkey Ball, like 1 or 2, or Deluxe, where it just puts you in like a set of stages, and you have to do all the stages in a row. But there's a gimmick where you maintain your speed through levels, and there's almost no transition time between the levels. So all you see is like the goal, and then you go up into the sky, and then you literally just go into the next world with the speed that you had, and it makes a lot of skips like really like easier, or like just possible in general. Like in World 5, you're able to skip a literal like 50-second stage and turn it into a maybe 6-second stage. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
And that's the category I like to run.
And I actually have not tried it out yet in with this month because I've been more focused on, trying to get the fastest time in the game, which I'm about 12 or 13 seconds off. So kind of impressive. I even got this in like less than 2 weeks, like literally a week later, and I nearly have the fastest time in the game with this new mod. So, all right. So the rest of World 2 is actually kind of cool. Start off with this little skip here. You can do the full send version of the skip, but it's pretty inconsistent.
It's dumb. I hate it.
Yeah. And compared to Banana Blitz, this game's collision is a lot more consistent. We even believe that it's more akin to SMB1 and SMB2's, I guess, deterministic.
It's more deterministic than a lot of other Monkey Ball games of its generation. This game just feels a little soft. I don't really know how to describe it.
All right. So you might have saw me take a very weird position in my camera. It's because I'm already doing a bad job of it. I have to hold my Wii remote straight, so I'm gonna try and keep it steady. Nope, that's unfortunate. So
I have a setup to kind of hit off of one of those like angles on the side to just kind of fly into the goal, but it's slower than just going forward. So it's generally more worth it to at least try. But if you know you're not gonna do it, then like it's kind of worth it to just do like that backup.
That's also your proof that I'm playing this on Wii Remote, because holding up with motion is very difficult. I can only get it like 35% of the time. So that's like one of the only stages that balance board completely wins, because you can literally just find the up input and you just hold that input still and you just go from there. All right. So that's World 2.
That's World 2, and pretty soon we're getting into World 3. Peas didn't know that this was like a pun. It's called chimpanzee, like the monkey, but also like the sea, like ocean.
Yeah.
Don't skip.
Thank you for reminding me. All right, let's see. What jam I'm gonna do this time? Oh no.
Friday the 13th, I guess.
I guess so.
Jump scare. Oh.
Today, I guess tonight must be Jam's not so lucky day, but I guess yesterday for some people.
Yesterday for Eastern Americans and Europeans. Ugh.
Yeah. All right, so like I said, for the longest time, I've had this game since launch. Like literally, 9-year-old me having this game at launch. I never knew that chimpanzee was an actual pun until I started running the game, and I was like, wow, I can't believe this. And if you paid attention to my ranking names, there's a certain theme. The first two are just inside jokes of myself. I guess, like, you know, just with myself. This one is really. I think it's funny in my book, but you'll see.
One thing I don't like about this game, and like, it doesn't even really matter. I'm not gonna lie, because they just kind of took it. Oh, nice skip. Not bad at that.
That was close.
Yeah, that almost didn't work. One thing that they took from Monkey Ball 2 that I wish they didn't was to go through wormholes, and you saw one of them a little bit ago. You need like a speed requirement basically, and it's not very high, but it like ruins like a couple of like skips basically.
Yep.
Just because you need a little bit more speed and it doesn't work.
And there's one stage in World 6 where if you don't have enough speed in the wormhole, you can say goodbye to 40 seconds. Basically.
You better get the skip here. You better get the skip here.
We'll see. Oh, this looks good.
Looking
Nice.
good? Yeah. That's harder than it looks. That's really bad. I hate it.
Yeah, so you can either clip off of the switch, or you can zorp over the switch and clip off of the wall, or none of the above.
Basically, zorping is you not getting collision when you feel like you should be getting collision. It doesn't stand for like Z-axis warp or anything like some people say. It's just like, imagine the sound that would happen if you like basically zorped up a ledge. Like it would go like, whoop, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that's all that stands for. But like some people are trying to pass propaganda that it means Z-axis warp, and that's just untrue.
No.
People are making ocean puns in the chat, and I don't like that. I'm not a fan.
Well, I will look at the chat whenever I get to a level where I literally have to play the game. Which there are quite a few levels just like this where you can't really like skip. You have to like play the level, but it's still pretty quick. So
yeah, like that's a fairly linear level. Like in Marathon, you take a different cycle and it's faster, but like that's still like less than 20 seconds. And a lot of newer Monkey Ball games, I'll say 20 seconds is a fast stage, a really fast stage.
Yeah, so ha 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 ha, it's the pun. But the reason why my second thing is named Ruined was because
Don't skip.
Oh, thank you. I was doing a stream and we were just talking about something, and I wasn't paying attention. I ranked in by accident. So I forget what my other old file name was, but I
remember it was
Ruined.
pretty funny because I left it every time, and then you ranked in and you ruined it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is one of those levels where I can look at chat, but to tell you the truth, I'm not looking at it now. Are there any funny things that I should know, or any like questions? Because this stage is literally hold up to win. So
yeah, people are just making ocean puns, and I posted thumbs down emojis, and then someone smiled. So that's all that's happening right now. I will mention though in Marathon, right? You'll kind of see Peas just kind of full send it into the goal. If I full send into this goal in Marathon, good luck, right? In the next stage, I will die. Like there's no way around it. So I like have like a setup where I like hold back and like neutral a little bit. So I don't full send, but I have enough speed to get like a bit of a skip.
Right.
And that's just like one of the weird things to think about. It's so weird.
These next couple of stages have pretty annoying skips. So this one, This one looks like I'm gonna make it.
It's looking
Nice.
good.
Ooh, fast,
I don't
fast
like-
entry too.
I forgot that skip totally like existed like at all because I pretty much only run marathon. I don't do it in marathon because I don't want to lose a run there.
All right.
Oh,
so
one thing also about this skip, Peas needs a lot of like speed to clear the gap.
thank God I got that.
It looks rough every time, and there's like different ways you can do it. It just sucks.
Yeah, like I said earlier, this game's collision is very consistent. There are times where I feel like I go really fast, but I just hit that. I literally hit the clip, and the game is just like, nope, you lose all your speed. But hey, anything is better than bridge collision. Hashtag if you know, you know.
Yeah. One small thing though, in marathon, the big challenge of it, because like the game itself, I'm pretty sure they knew, is not too hard. You're not allowed to die in marathon mode. Because there's half marathon exercise and half marathon maniac, which is just the first 3 worlds and the last 3 worlds respectively, and then full marathon is all 6, but you don't get continues. Like in the other half marathons, you get continues, so like you're technically not allowed to die, but your score just resets and you're allowed to continue. In full marathon, you're just not allowed to die at all. You have to do 60 stages like to the best of your ability, and hopefully you do it fast.
Yep.
I had a run that was really good, die on the second to last level, and I've never ran it since.
Oh no.
It like would have either been record or close to record, and then I just like didn't finish it.
Man. Speaking of really hard stuff, this is actually the slower version of the skip that I'm about to go for. Oh, I might be dead here. No, we're not dead.
You're fine.
We're so alive. Okay, slow down here. Going on this little wire, I guess. So
I helped with this, with you making that more consistent than it was. Smile.
smile, yeah.
I know so much about this game, and I don't run it anymore.
All right, so we've basically gone through like the really hard stages of World 4. I forgot to mention, if you ever played Super Monkey Ball 2 Sakura Edition on your mobile device, you may recognize this special world because for whatever reason, Sega was like, this is like the most iconic world of Sephiroth. Everyone loved this. So how about we just... Yeah.
Chimpanzee is awesome, and everyone understood what they were going for with that.
Real.
People are asking in the chat about what modded means, so I'm going to explain it real quick again. Basically, Peas is playing the game on a Wii remote, but if you play the game on a Wii remote like vanilla, it puts a bunch of like obstacles in the way, and it's a lot slower than just playing on balance board. So modded just spoofs the game into thinking that Peas is playing on balance board instead of on Wii remote.
Proof.
Also, people are talking about the music, and I just want to mention this game is sick with the music.
Yes.
Not only are all the songs really good, the music is also dynamic. So depending on what level you're on in the world, it changes to a different part of the song. And also it changes on the beat instead of just like willy-nilly. And it even does that with like the bonus stages. So it has like a little breakdown in the middle of each of the songs. It's so cool.
World 6 is actually my favorite. Well, actually, Worlds 1 and 6 are my favorites in terms of the segmented music, or segmented or dynamic. One of the two.
I love World 5. World 5 is my favorite song.
Is Mimi bass? Yes, she is. You know what? Watch this trick. I'm doing it for the fans.
Plays baby.
Nope. Oh wait, no, you're right. No, actually, no, you're right. You're right. You're so right.
You've got to, because Richard is a big baby fan. If you don't play his baby, he will cut your stream off.
All right.
Don't skip.
Oh,
Stay hydrated. Yeah. Don't jump on the balance board.
friendly reminder, gamers and friends. All right, so I do have a special rank in theme for this world whenever I clear this with baby. So, actually, you know what? We have 3 more worlds, so I can play as literally any of the characters. I think I'm doing pretty good on time. So
I will check for you. Right now you're about at 18.
18? Okay, yeah.
I don't have the accurate time, but like it's close enough.
I had a peas moment and I forgot to start my timer because I knew that the cutscenes are going to cost time, so I was like, I'm not going to start the timer. Also, I'm doing a very important strat here.
Oh, this strat's it saves a lot more time than it looks like.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
I hate when I forget to start my timer because I just like I'm doing the run, right? I'm in an event. I'm doing the run. I see like the timer and it just says 0, 0, 0, 0, and there's no comparisons, and it makes me very sad.
And it didn't take until like Banana Blitz HD for Sega to put an in-game timer in Time Attack, but I don't run that because it doesn't use Sonic. Sad. So it's also, I'm gonna give y'all a very, very funny fun fact. Did you know that you can load in Banana Blitz stages in Step and Roll? For whatever reason, whenever the developers were coding the game, they decided to port over the Banana Blitz stage, well, actually the Banana Blitz bosses, and also the collision, or I guess the collision data from Step and Roll and Banana Blitz are basically the same, so you can literally load in any Banana Blitz stage, like the goal positioning, the banana placements, everything except jumping, and I think boost panel. I think boost panels are in this game, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure they exist like in the code, but like they're just not used for anything. Because I remember seeing them whenever I was like trying to make this mod originally.
Okay, I like to call that strat the swish because it looked like I was about to fall off there, and I was really close to. The way that I had that set up is I land on one of those cubes, and if I line it up correctly, I get a free swish into the goal. So that's totally not a reference to rolled out.
Yeah. Also, yeah, with that last level, since you just kind of are forced to full send it, if you hold up from that level into this level, you will hit the corner of like one of these balls and just literally go flying into the air, and you can fall into the goal. It's really funny.
Oh, that was really fast, actually.
Oh, that was really fast. That was great movement.
Here's another movement, like, stage. Yeah, like, literally, the other level and this level, I have to play the game. There's no real skip to it, unfortunately. And this is a nightmare.
Fundamentals on top.
Yeah. This is a nightmare with obstacles. I don't know how much time it actually loses, but basically...
It doesn't lose that much. It just makes the stage harder.
Yeah, and then the last stage, at least as a kid, I felt like it was actually really hard with the obstacles.
Oh, it's really hard.
That was also really fast. Oh my god.
That was really fast. Time, getting, I assume you get time bonus in this game. Getting time bonus is always good.
Yes. So normally the obstacles here would make this. Oh, why am I bumping? Would make this stage more difficult because, as you can see really shortly, all this stuff is just going to start dropping. So thankfully, with balance board, there are no such things as obstacles. But with the Wii remote, good luck trying to get around. Literally trying to get around here.
World complete.
All right,
that's
so
World 5.
Thank you.
The best one.
So remember that funny, I guess you could say reference that I made at the beginning? Check this out. All right, I'm gonna change characters now.
It's Mimi time. It's Mimi time.
It is Mimi time.
Save Gone for Siliconia.
Yes. Oh yeah, you also might notice that I'm not using the sensor bar for this. Oh, okay. Well, we seen the beginning. My exact reaction to Jam's beginning there.
That's so real.
he knew. All right, so this is my favorite world in the entire game because of its music. And I'm not really,
this world has great music.
Like, I'm not really a huge fan of rock per se, but the electric guitar goes bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
It's so awesome.
All right, so the first couple of stages here, actually, we can risk it for the biscuit.
I love risking it.
we'll
Are
say,
you gonna do the full version, or are you gonna do like the me version? Oh no, not for this, not for this. The four. I need to know.
4, I'm probably gonna take it save.
Okay, the me version. Smile.
No, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so that's another example of basically the game's collision being inconsistent. I thought that my good luck would run through here. Oh, I might be dead here again. That doesn't look good. Okay, we're good. We're so good. Nice. So in my regular run, I would usually just go around basically the window and get like a 46, but that skip takes like 2 seconds. So
is it really that little?
yeah, actually, with good movement, I believe the balance board record held by Gonkwai gets a 47 IGT. And I want to say it's because the balance board might have a stronger up input as you're going up compared to motion. I could be 1000% wrong. I haven't tested it with my balance board, but I just have this feeling that it's because the balance board has a stronger up input. But I don't know. To each their own.
Yeah, and I just want to butt in real quick because we just did get a pretty big raid. Yeah, this is Parallel Universe, a show all about seeing games that many people love in ways that many people might not have seen it before. We typically have stuff like bingo, rando, stuff like fan games and mods. So every other week at 10 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna be running, and it's hosted by me and also Helix13_ of Monkey Ball fame.
Oh, there we go.
That looks scary. Oh
yeah. So I was gonna full send it, but I literally bounced on the side of the collision and I just fell off. So I was like, you know, I'll just play the game. All right. So speaking of, well, okay, this one is not really risky for the biscuit because this one is actually consistent, unlike the other 2 skips that I unfortunately failed.
I've not gotten this once. I don't know what you're on about.
It's kind of weird for me to explain. This is more the lines of this is how I do it.
Yeah, I know that you're supposed to go back to and then kind of like line up on a ledge real quick. It's not too bad, except for the fact that I've not gotten it a single time. But it's not too bad. Trust.
Yeah. So the reason why so normally I would get like a 31, but I think I took a little bit of an extra over that second hill going back, which lost like 1 second, which isn't too bad, honestly. But funnily enough, without the obstacles, you can get like a 28 IGT, which basically, if you do it really good, you can save 4 seconds. But for the sake of consistency, I'd rather save 2 seconds.
There's actually a cycle that you can get if you hit the fast forward button a certain way and kind of like bounce off of the wall in a certain way. But it's really hard and it's definitely like not worth it, I think. But it's possible for you to do. But in Marathon, there's actually, because it starts the level at an earlier part in the cycle. The level is actually like 2 or 3 seconds faster.
In Marathon mode? That's crazy.
Yeah, because you have the speed and then also, yeah, it starts at an earlier part in the cycle.
Interesting.
It's pretty funny.
So, do y'all remember blocks from Super Monkey Ball 1? Well, it's
I hate
back.
this level. I hate this level. This is the level that my run died to.
No shot.
It was this. I had too much speed. I almost saved it, and then I couldn't save it.
No, that's so sad.
Yeah, and this would be the last level of full marathon.
Yeah. So,
but because this is all worlds, there is a 7th world called Siliconia. It's basically like the super mega ultra hard world.
yeah, and Super Monkey Ball is very infamous for its difficulty spikes. If you thought World 4 was a difficulty spike, I guess, I mean, this world is okay difficulty-wise, but going from 3 to 4, it's a pretty stupid difficulty spike. Going from 6 to 7 is yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going.
Also, the vocal track in World 7 is French, so
yes.
let's hear it for France, everybody. Woo.
Alright, so here's another fun fact about this game as we switch to Gongon. For promotional reasons... Oh, that's not Gongon.
That's baby.
So Monkey Ball 1 and 2, they were sponsored by Dole. Peppermill, however, was sponsored by Chiquita. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't. Oh, I
You
did it
skipped it.
again. I'm
Thumbs
throwing.
down.
I'm throwing. No, it's fine. We're totally. There's such thing as collision RNG. Trust, because this first stage, I can lose 30 seconds on. So, oh, he goes for that banana. All right, so goodbye, Jam. That's the last time we will ever see your animations. So now's the perfect time for any interesting comments or questions in the chat, because I'm gonna stick around here for like 23 seconds or so.
Yeah, so real quick, interesting thing that's going to be happening. I know that you guys are all here for Hotfix. You guys love Hotfix, right? Surely. You guys love Parallel Universe, right? Well, tomorrow there's going to be a full day of RPG speedruns with Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy 13 starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you like getting up a little bit early, just not like super early, but just like a tiny bit early to watch some RPG runs, absolutely come on by tomorrow. And if you want to watch the VODs from the earlier shows today, Going Places and Grudge Match, go ahead and go to youtube.com/gamesdonequick to check those out. And if you're on YouTube, come by twitch.tv/gamesdonequick. We're going to be live pretty much every day, so it's always going to be a good time if you show up.
All right, so the reason why I breathed a sigh of relief on that first stage was because, like I said, if I had failed that setup, I would have lost 30 seconds, and that would have been very cringe, in my honest opinion. But so this next stage is actually one of my favorites in the run now, because the Wii Remote makes this, like, literally remove the obstacles, like chop this stage up from being like one of the worst to being one of the best. So
yeah, the cycle with the obstacles that you got was really bad.
All right, so wait until about 51. Oh, nice. It looked like I was going to fall off, but I literally just... Slopes? What are slopes? So that's
that level is so fun on balance board, and I'm happy everyone can play it now in its glory.
Alright, so hardest skip of the run, by the way.
Actually, hard to skip in the run, for real.
Oh my
First
god,
try.
nice. Swish.
Shadows rolled out. Yeah, you guys thought the last one was clean? Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, I just love auto-scroller like levels. Yes, I literally have to basically play the game and be patient. This is another one of those levels where I can lose 30 seconds on if I mess up the cycle here. So
You shouldn't mess it up. This isn't a hard stage, right?
right? Yeah, really, right? 10-year-old me would say otherwise. So, by the way, there are no such things as extra stages in Step and Roll. I'm gonna hit this blue switch here, which reverses the cycle, and I'm going to try and not fall off here. You're right. What? Maybe not.
I saved it from there before. I thought you were so fine.
You said I was fine, and then
I thought you were.
my 30
I've saved it from there before.
There goes my 30 seconds.
Something a skill issue, I guess. I don't know.
That is a skill issue, actually. I would have actually finished with a 20 if that didn't happen. I was going for a 20, but
now we're finishing with a negative 15 or so.
Yeah, so we get to enjoy this music again. Yeah. But yeah, so same difference. Honestly, I would have been more embarrassed if I failed that, honestly, as opposed to the goal entry there, because trying to finish it fast is really devious, and I mean, gotta give me this much. I went for it. There we go. It's all good. So we have 3 more stages. Time is gonna come up when I enter the goal on the last stage. There are 70 stages as opposed to 100, so ooh, that was a really fast
I like getting the push through because it just looks funny. You don't go for the push through. Honestly, if I mess up the little push through, I like die for it. But like I don't know, I'm just I'm dumb.
Alright, so
so this is the second to last level. Then after going free on the last level, on the next level, which is the last level, is going to be time, like you said.
That's also a pretty I say moderate skip, if you will. Otherwise, you basically have to. I don't even know how long you would take to beat the stage casually because it just varies with the collision. So this stage used to be my least favorite until Limey actually showed me a really better way to do it. So what we're gonna do is pull back. We're just gonna hold with the turn here, go in the wormhole, and time.
GG's.
All right. What was my final time? I was not timing myself.
About a 33:20.
33:20 with 3 deaths and jam cutscenes? That's fast. That's very fast. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it was a good run. It was a good run. You like barely died.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Speaking of French.
Skip it, Peas, skip it. Hold the A button.
The A button.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Ooh, you scared me.
Anyways, thank y'all so much.
GG, like it says in the thing.
Yep, GG. But yeah, thank y'all so much for having me. This was a very fun run. I threw for content a little, but hey, we all love throwing for content on Parallel Universe because at the end of the day, I actually don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's really late. It's almost 1 a.m.
Yeah, we're all just having fun here. That's all it is.
Yeah. Exactly.
Look at the last few. Like, rando, that's fun. Bingo, that's more fun.
So
But yeah, where can everyone find you?
yes, you can find me on twitch.tv/PeaceSMB. That's also my Twitter handle. I'm relatively active these days, but of course, I'm working again, so I'm a little inconsistent on streaming. But I do plan to do more content with this game, and I do play a lot of Puyo, a lot of Mario Kart, and of course Monkey Ball. Those are the 3 main games I speedrun, but I dabble with just other games too. So shout outs to the Monkey Ball community for
Shoutouts.
like literally existing. Shout outs to Limey, of course, for literally asking me to just do this, like literally after we found this thing to be existence.
Yeah, like it got willed into existence, and I'm like, you want to do this on Parallel Universe? That'd be funny.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah.
And of course, shout outs to my community for showing out and things like that. And I think that's about it for me. Oh, I will say this though. If you have a copy of this game left over, there is a trailer that we put out, which basically shows how you can basically play this mod on your own consoles as well. So just had to do a little quick plug there.
Just a little quick plug.
All right.
But yeah, with that, follow Peas. He's cool. Follow me, I guess. I was on commentary for 2 runs. I don't know.
You should follow Limey.
Yeah. We are getting a raid for you guys real quick. Within a few minutes, we will be raiding someone. I don't know who it is right now, but it's gonna be super chill. Just hang out for a little bit, and you're in good hands. I swear. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I like totally lost it. Yeah, if you liked everything that you saw here, check us out on Week Faith every other week at 10 Eastern. Also check out the other shows from today because me and Helix are homies with Rosentia and Hypnotics. They're certified chillers. Check out their shows, check out their VODs. But yeah, with that, that's pretty much it for me. Unfortunately, the show's done, but like I said, every 2 weeks we're gonna be back, and it won't be that long until I see you again. So goodbye, everybody. Goodbye forever.